Okay, what the fuck? Hold on a second. My other microphone does not seem to be working. That would be why. Hold on. Now. Is it even going to let me select it, or is it going to make me restart the whole freaking thing? Meanwhile, let's get you guys in the picture here. I'll get you off the webcam mic in a minute here. Just give me a minute here. Just give me a minute. Getting to the event. There's no point in chatting until I actually get there. Well, what the hell? Is it even live right now? What the fuck is going on? Go! Is it not even broadcasting me? Oh my god, what the fucking fuck? What is going on here? Alright, we'll be back in just a sec. I don't even know if you guys can see or hear me. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's finally going live for the right thing. Sort of. It's partly working. It's desperately trying to initialize. Anyway, I will attempt to get everyone working here. You guys speak? What the fuck is that? Hang on. No, there's nothing. Oh, that's not the right one. Stereo. Yeah. No. This was working fine. Not looking for suggestions right now. Just want this to be working.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. That's great, yeah. It plays you guys, but it won't let me play music.
I was under the impression you were going under your mixer board, so I'm just really confused.
No. I have that for my own personal monitoring. But, and a bit of
yeah, that's
patching.
what I'm saying. I was confused by that.
But most of it is through the internal mixer.
Ah, shit.
Great.
That was fast.
At least it wasn't Canpocalypse 2011.
Yeah, great.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, no, it was just...
Yeah, it just won't let me do it.
containers and a bunch of chicken bones.
Oh, well.
Add in the second container.
So I can listen to music, but I can't share it with anybody. Which I guess also means, now I can't stop it. Great. Shut up! Okay, there we go. Why does this have to be so bad? Can you guys speak so I can get some levels?
La la la
Yes,
la la. I like pizza. Pizza likes me.
Alright, that's good enough.
Okay.
Let's bring the gang in here. Hi, gang.
Hi.
Holy
Wait, I am the gang.
guacamole. Welcome to another technical problems-filled edition of Saturday Night Insanity.
It wouldn't be Saturday Night Sandy without that.
Exactly. I hope...
Welcome to Saturday Night Technical Problem.
Oh, wait a minute. You're hearing... Oh, no, you're hearing them. Okay. But you're not hearing the music. That's really odd, because it's supposed to be just playing whatever I hear, you hear. That's
You're
the
the
way
hangout?
it used to
Over
work.
there. Who's they? Who you are you talking about? Me or us or them?
I'm talking to the people in the chat.
Okay. That's what
Hello,
I was
people.
clarifying.
Yes. Yeah, so in the ad for this one, I just said, gee, I wonder what we're going to be talking about tonight. And everybody, tonight on the 23rd of November, 2013. And everyone in the chat is being funny. Javier says, so, how about that football game? Ropes Marlin says, we're going to be talking about Power Rangers, right? Haji says, or The Simpsons.
Your favorite, Sean. Has anyone sent Justin the link so that when he's done he can come in?
No, I didn't because he wasn't showing online.
I've sent nobody nothing. Which I guess means I sent everybody something. No, I sent nobody anything.
Sean.
Greetings, Manic. Greetings, Cyber6. Whose package I still haven't opened. It's
Wow, man,
it's sitting right there on the TV, waiting to be opened.
I got a package today.
I will
I
open it
got-
soon, I promise.
My Demon Steelbook.
Ooh, that's sexy.
The transfer on that is beautiful. Oh,
Oh
my
shit, I bought a
God.
couple Blu-rays today. I completely forgot. I'm gonna go grab them.
Like, absolutely gorgeous. It's amazing.
I don't even remember what I got.
God damn it! Would you just?
I was in one of the local pawn shops today and saw these and was just like, yoink, yoink. I remember what one of them is. I can't remember what the other one is. Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Reacquisition that I could not resist grabbing because it's apparently out of print right now. The original Psycho for $11.99.
Is that a DVD Blu-ray combo?
No, it's a Blu-ray
Damn it.
only.
Now, I'll go Psycho less from now.
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright.
But, yeah, I had this, as you guys probably remember. Sold it a while ago, and then it promptly went out of print. Shout Factory recently, or Scream Factory rather, the Shout Factory label, recently put out Psycho 2 and 3 on Blu-ray, so I wanted to get those. I thought it was kind of funny. They put out the sequels right after the first one goes out of print. So anyway, I want to get this again because I want to get the Scream Factory ones and have, you know, the trilogy minus the TV movie.
There's been a lot of talk about potentially a new edition coming out. That's probably why it went out of print.
Possibly. Well, if that happens, I'll get it. But this is the 50th
It's probably
anniversary
going to
edition.
have the same disc. It's just going to be like new art and
Yeah.
stuff.
Then, I was actually kind of surprised to find this. This is a reacquisition that I needed. But I actually found it with the slipcover. District 9.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. With the original slipcover, it even has the original stickers on it. It includes a digital copy for your PC, PSP, Mac, or iPod. And a sticker for the God of War playable demo that is included. God of War 3 playable demo. So this is like the original release. There we go. There, the Blu-ray and the digital copy. And coming in March 2010, God of War 3. So there you go. I definitely have to get that when it comes out 3 years ago.
Time travel. That's how you get it.
Yes. So yeah, nice to have District 9 back in the collection, especially nice to have tracked down the incredibly rare original slipcover, which you just don't see anymore. I know there's been a few cool editions of this. I think there's a really nice steelbook. There was a DVD steelbook here. I don't think we got a Blu-ray steelbook, but I do believe there is one overseas somewhere.
Yeah, I think there's a German one.
across the pond, as it were. Stout man. God damn it, Cyber 6, why have you not watched Day of the Doctor yet? You know that's going to be a huge topic of conversation. It will be full of
I haven't
spoilers,
watched
right?
it.
Yeah, but by the time we get to it, you will have forgotten everything that we talked about tonight. Or you could just mute me until I wave my hands like a retard.
Or do what I'm doing now, which is play a game and not pay attention.
And I really like
there
the
you
ending.
John Hurt sucked.
They're, yeah. Well, I watched it with Rosie, and she was so cute watching her watch it, because as she figured out little things about the plot and the characters, she had little epiphany moments. It's like, oh, I get what they're doing there, and blah blah, and then she'd give me like her explanation, which was usually mostly right. Just I corrected her on a couple points, but she had a lot of fun. Yeah. Dr. Rivera says, after recovering from some family fallout, SNI is exactly what the doctor ordered. Ha ha, puns. So there was a few Doctor Who things today. Well, this week, obviously. There was an Adventure in Space and Time, which came out a couple days ago. That we all watched, which was great. The story of the creation of the show. David Bradley just doing a fantastic performance as William Hartnell. And, well, actually, everybody doing fantastic performances as their respective real-life counterparts.
Except Troughton. Except the guy who played Troughton.
The guy who played
awkward.
Well, the guy who played Troughton didn't look like him, but he certainly acted like him. I thought he had the mannerisms down
True.
well. But,
It was
I mean,
off-putting seeing his face. I was like, what the fuck?
he's only in it for, 30 seconds.
Yeah,
But,
I know.
yeah, so that was great. And then, of course, today we had the long-awaited 50th anniversary episode, The Day of the Doctor, which finally resolves... Actually didn't resolve everything from the name of the Doctor. There's still quite a lot of stuff unexplained. It almost seemed like a side story to what happened at the end of The Name of the Doctor. It's like The Name of the Doctor had this cliffhanger and all this shit going on. And then this resolves the things from the cliffhanger, but doesn't resolve the threads from the main story of The Name of the Doctor. So there's still more to be resolved, which I assume is going to be resolved in the Christmas special next month. So, pretty cool.
That's when
Cool.
Capaldi shows up? Or did he show up today?
It will be the Christmas special, yes.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I think they said that, right.
Yes.
Never mind. I'm not remembering my goddamn news.
It will be the Christmas special where Capaldi shows up to stay.
Gotcha.
But that'll be when he shows up to stay.
Okay. I got it the first time.
But it's not necessarily the first time he will have appeared in the series.
I can just picture Sean going, to stay. Time to lob some grenades.
Having completely avoided spoilers. Yeah, Manic. The curator was awesome. I did not avoid that spoiler. I knew that that individual was going to be in it in some capacity. There were some other cameos, however, which were nice surprises, which I did not see coming. The only issue I had with it, and this is pretty much what everyone feared the whole time, was that it really does focus primarily on the New Who era. There didn't seem to be a lot of references back to the previous 50 years. It's much more about the history of the past 8, with some passing references to what has gone before. That was the one thing I was, disappointed about. It's hard to be too disappointed, though, just because the 3 leads, David Tennant, Matt Smith, and John Hurt, were so great. And it was just so much fun to see them interact and play off each other. They just had a great rapport, all 3 of them.
Holy
But
fuck, Justin.
It would have been nice to see more. I don't know. It's so impossible to encompass 50 years in such a short span of time. But I feel there could have been more, just to at least reference the old stuff. That said, there are a lot of little Easter eggs in there to be found for sure. But
If only Justin would stop being a cunt right now, that'd be great. Just, fucking Christ.
what is
Hello,
he doing?
hello, hi, hey, how's it going? Hi, are you there? Hello? Fuck you. The chat
What?
has been dead. Deal with it.
What?
Facebook chat went down, and so he sent me like 50 messages saying, hi, hello, are you there?
Oh.
Hello? Fuck, dude, like, chill the fuck out.
Well, now he's here. Now you can say, hi, hello, are you there, to your face.
Yeah.
Javier, yes. Javier says, I think the worst part was the regeneration. Yeah. Well, we knew that, we pretty much foregone conclusion, we were pretty sure that John Hurt's character was going to be gone by the end of the story, that he was only going to be in the special and then regenerate into the Ninth Doctor. And he does, but as we all feared, but had a lingering hope that maybe we'd been lied to all this time, no Christopher Eccleston.
God damn it.
So, he wasn't lying. He actually decided not to do it.
What a douchebag.
So,
Douchebag.
yeah. The one.
Yeah.
Literally the one who didn't return.
I don't, even
In
the
some
dead
capacity
people
for the
do that.
anniversary.
Fuck Eccleston. Like, seriously.
Can't believe it. Everybody else. Even
I already
Matt.
did that. Well,
Yeah.
fuck you piece of shit. Just get the fuck in there and do a goddamn special every now and then.
I know.
Fuck.
It's like, yeah, you can't take fucking one day to...
Make a fucking cameo. Like, seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
All you do is stand in the background. Just look pretty. You don't have to talk.
Yeah.
Get your, $8,000 for showing up and call it a day.
Yeah, exactly. Easy money. Oh, artistic integrity. Fuck that. It's Doctor Who.
Artistic integrity. I heard Doctor Who and I went, oh yeah.
Yeah. But there was, there's been a lot of stuff appearing throughout the week on the three main BBC YouTube pages. There's, of course, the Doctor Who page, the Doctor Who channel. There's the BBC channel, and there's also the BBC America channel. And they've been posting stuff about Doctor Who all week, a lot of which is related to the specials, but a lot of other little goodies as well. And they had, there was one in particular I was thinking of just from what we were just talking about. Oh, yeah, it was, they were talking to Matt Smith. And someone just asked him, he said, if it's still around, in 25 years for the 75th anniversary, would you come back and do it? And he says, absolutely, like, without hesitation. And
Yeah, Eccleston.
and they all say that. Even David Tennant said something to that effect as well, and he would come back. They would all come back. And then they had, there's a great, half-hour sort of mockumentary thing that Peter Davison did called The Five Doctors Reboot, where it's basically...
I heard about that.
It's hilarious. I found it online and I downloaded it. But it's basically Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, and Paul McGann all conspiring to try to get... The 5th, 6th, and 7th, and 8th Doctors all conspiring to try to get into the 50th anniversary special. And it's like this big... and like everybody's in on it. Like it has cameos from Matt Smith and David Tennant. Even Stephen Moffat is in it. And Stephen Moffat is just like, not answering his phone and deleting the voicemails from them and telling his secretary to tell them he's not available, and you see him like in his writer's office just playing with little action figures of David Tennant and Matt Smith next to the TARDIS, and it's pretty funny stuff. Yes.
I have Cheetos.
What? What are you talking about, Rose? It says the guy named the new doctor isn't going to do it? What? What are you talking about?
The guy named the new...
He hasn't even started being the doctor yet. If you're talking about Peter Capaldi, he starts next month. He hasn't even begun yet.
Are you going to be in the 25th anniversary, 50th anniversary? You haven't been Doctor Who yet, but, yes.
So, just brief little spoilers moment. Spoilers! I just have to say this. Spoilers. Anybody doesn't want to hear the spoilers, mute me now, because I'm going to save some spoilers now. I'll go like this when the spoilers are over. That wasn't it. That was just exampling.
Exampling, motherfucker.
Alright, here comes the spoilers. If you hear them now, it's your own damn fault. I gave you ample warning. Speaking of Peter Capaldi, one little thing I was completely surprised about. The big climactic final scene where all the doctors show up to save Gallifrey, and literally all of them are there, including Peter Capaldi. Did not see that coming at all. And just about jumped out of my skin. I was just like, you just see him like briefly, just like what I've come to call the epic eyebrows shot. Where he's just like, and there's a lot of stupid fans who apparently are hard of hearing, thinking that, you know, because the Time Lords are saying like, oh no, it's all 12 of them, and then someone says, no sir, all 13, and then it flashes to Capaldi briefly, and everybody's saying like, yeah, when Capaldi said that, and it's like, he didn't say a damn thing. That was one of the Time Lords. Watch the scene again. It's one of the High Council says that, not him. He has no lines in it. It's an epic eyebrow shot cameo, and that's it. Well, and a quick flick of the switch. But, yeah. Basically, epic eyebrow shot of very extreme intensity. I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does with it. I'm getting more and more excited all the time, so... what else? And then, of course, the one that I think was spoiled for a lot of us, namely the curator, who shows up at the beginning to chat with the 11th Doctor, which was Mr. Tom Baker himself, of course. So the one classic Doctor who showed up, and I love how they did it, where it was like very ambiguous, where he may or may not have been a future Doctor, reliving a past regeneration's face. It was just kept nice and ambiguous, but I like that. I like how it was a very touching scene. So, yeah. I think that's about it for the big spoilers. So... There we go. I got the spoilers out of the way. I think we're okay now. So, yeah.
Dim eyebrows.
Dim eyebrows, yes. I did see the doodle for today. Skinslip actually did a playthrough of it on his YouTube channel, if you check that out. What else? Yeah. Randall asks, Sean, I'm curious, what are your thoughts on the Doctor Who features with Peter Cushing? I like them. They're okay. I more like the visuals in them. The stories honestly kind of make me cringe, just because I'm so intimately familiar with the stories that they're adapted from. There's certain aspects of them that kind of grate on my nerves a little bit, like how everybody keeps calling him Doctor Who instead of the Doctor. That's what I know a lot of fans don't care for, but
he is Doctor Who.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
No, there you go. A little slow on the draw there.
I just thought of it.
That was Garbage Gamer muting. What the fuck is with that dog?
Got them eyebrows, epic eyebrows.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Raptor says, in the 50 years of Doctor Who, has there ever been talk of a Doctor Who video game? There have been several Doctor Who video games over the years.
Mm-hmm. There's a recent one on Android devices, actually.
There's also a recent one on the PS3, and there was also an episodic series of them for the PC last year. Prior to that, there were a few that appeared. There was a CD-ROM game, which actually featured one of the actors to play the Master as the main villain, and also featured, it was kind of a first-person actioner. Not a run and gun, though. It was basically a run and try to survive and solve puzzles, and it was hard. It was really hard. And anyway, it was a CD-ROM game. Featured some original video footage featuring Anthony Ainley, one of the last actors to play the Master, and as your nemesis in that. Prior to that, there was a few other computer games. I have like a freeware one that was on the Amiga that was kind of fun. It was very simple and featured the first 7 Doctors.
There was apparently a Doctor Who game that was one of those where the game didn't come out in physical media. It was actually, the code was printed in the back of the book.
Oh, yeah.
And you typed in the code yourself, and it was a simple, almost like E.T. the Extraterrestrial kind of Doctor Who game. And I started to find information about that.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a few.
I only just unmuted, so apologies if you were just talking about this, but I just wanted to ask what you thought about the Google Doodle, Sean.
Oh, God, I just finished talking about that. Actually, I only just briefly mentioned it, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was nice.
Yeah.
I figured they would do something. I didn't know what it was going to be. I wish that wouldn't be just a one-day thing, though. That there would be some way we could play it forever.
Yeah.
You know,
because it was actually a fun little game.
It needs to be a Google Doodle archive or something. But yeah, I didn't actually play the whole thing. I played like the first couple levels and then died. But Skinslip did a playthrough of it.
There was a Doctor Who game on the PC, ZX Spectrum, Commodore 64, Amiga, and Atari ST called Dalek Attack.
I was just going to mention that. Yeah, another arcade action one. That was a more straightforward arcade action game, and really hard too.
I liked the little touch of how anytime you died, you regenerated to the next Doctor.
That's right. Yeah. So it's like, well, you better not start as Doctor number 11. Not gonna have anywhere to go.
Yeah, I was like, damn it, I really regret choosing a later Doctor now.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't have as many lives.
Wow, they made video games, Doctor Who video games, based off of not just the Doctor, just things in the universe.
Yeah.
Like there's Amy's History Hunt. There's Angels in the Shadows.
Yeah, there's been a lot of like mini games that have cropped up recently, like a lot that you can play on the website and stuff like that. But I think the earliest one was just called Doctor Who: The First Adventure or something like that. And it was only available for like the BBC computer. Like there was a BBC brand home computer.
Oh, the BBC Micro.
That's what it was, yeah. And I think that's the only platform it ever came out on. And it was...
Technically, it could have also been released on the Acorn Electron.
It was based on the Fifth Doctor.
Later became the BBC Micro.
Oh, okay, maybe. But yeah, anyway.
Because it was Acorn Industries that made them, and then BBC took over.
It was based on, on the Fifth Doctor. And it looked really strange.
There's an iPhone game called The Christmas Trap, and it features the Fourth Doctor.
Ooh. There was actually an old school point and click graphic adventure game made by a fan based on the Fourth Doctor. It was quite good. It very much had the old Sierra Games feel to it. I don't know if he ever finished it. I have the beta version of it.
Oh, is this still active? I'm gonna have to look this up. There is apparently an MMORPG called Doctor Who Worlds in Time. According to a soundtrack, the first ever multiplayer online game in the history of the Doctor Who franchise. It was released in March of last year.
Alright. I had sandwiches.
Nice.
Last of my food. Except for the 2 packs of ramen in the pot right behind me.
It's totally useless in tiny pieces.
Yeah, because it's not like that's gonna happen when it gets into your stomach.
That's what I said. Oh, she crushed my food, my ramen. Oh no, it's completely useless now. Like, duh, it's not fucking useless. It's ramen. Sometimes I do it on purpose. You know?
Because I'm an adult.
Sorry.
So, yeah.
Typity type.
My cousin's picking me up at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Gone.
Oh. Robes Marlin asks, anybody picking up the TMNT Region B Blu-ray set? Lol. Yeah. If before anybody gets too excited about the fact that we're seeing some 80s cartoons appear on Blu-rays in Region B, bear in mind those are not high-definition versions of those cartoons. They are just standard definition shoveled onto a Blu-ray strictly for the storage capacity. There's no improvement in quality. It's just to save discs.
Just understand.
So,
you know, that's what it is.
Yeah, you're not getting any better quality. You're just getting more episodes per disc because of the added storage space. That's it. It's the only reason. So, just want to be clear on that.
Yeah, you can still get it because it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just not high def. It's just, be honest here. Station.
Zaren Isaac, Ben asks, Zaren Isaac, what do you mean you can't notice 4K until you get over a 100-inch screen? Exactly that. The pixel density is so high and the level of detail so fine that you will not be able to tell the difference between 1080p and 4K or get any benefit from it unless you're watching it on a massive screen where you can actually see that additional detail. When the screen is so small, I mean, look at 720p versus 1080 on a 20-inch screen and tell me that you can't see. Tell me that you can see the difference. Because you can't. You cannot see the difference on that screen. It is the exact same thing with 4K versus 1080. As you get into higher resolutions, you need a larger screen. No, you don't notice 4K on a 55 and 65-inch set. That is physically impossible.
Impossible. It's actually scientifically proven it's impossible.
Yeah, it is physically impossible. You may think you see a difference. Maybe they got the color punched up a little bit, but in terms of detail, unless you're standing this close to the screen, you're not going to see a difference. If you're sitting at normal viewing distance, you will absolutely not see a difference.
Color fidelity will be more accurate to real life, which is that's one bonus to 4K. Even on any screen, it'll just look more realistic.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fine.
Yeah, but see the difference in detail, you cannot see it on anything less than 100 inch.
I had a 22-inch
it's physically
720p widescreen HDTV. It was my first ever HDTV. I pumped 1080p to that, and the only thing that changed was the text got smaller.
Yeah.
It's like,
pretty much.
Oh, cool, 1080p. Oh, fuck, I can't read it.
Brennan asks, is a movie theater screen 4K? Actually, yes, a lot of digital cinema projectors project in what they call cinema 4K, which is slightly different than home 4K, but basically the same thing. So yeah, I mean, there's your answer right there. I mean, you're talking about a resolution that is designed to be projected on a screen larger than your entire living room wall. That's the kind of resolution we're talking about here. I don't think people really are wrapping their head around just how high resolution 4K actually is and how big a screen it is designed for. It is not designed for a 55 or 65 inch screen. It is designed for a fucking theater screen.
And this is what I find absolutely amazing. The Galaxy Note 3, the cell phone, keep in mind, a cell phone.
Yes,
touching that,
a 4K cell phone.
A cell phone that films 30 frames per second in 4K. I shit you not. It does.
Yeah.
Someone with that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Holy. We have that. I'm just saying that exists in our world. We have cell phones that film in about the same quality as a film camera.
Yeah.
You understand, that's a democratization of film right there. That is literally putting the ability to make a film in your hands.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, great, you can film it with a small camera like that, for sure. But, I mean, you're not going to watch it on that phone's screen. You know?
No.
It could be a 4K resolution screen, but it's not going to look, fidelity-wise, it's not going to look better. It's going to give you more room to put icons and shit like that in. It's going to give you more space.
It'll just look like you're You're
your
looking
4K
through
monitor.
a piece of glass.
I would say your 4K monitor. Your icons will be.
Yeah. It'll be funny.
Am I
You just
clicking on
text the
it?
large icons at that point.
Yeah.
You understand? They'll be that small, and that's the extra large icons. Because it's 4 times 1080p, so it's like huge. It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's like having a desktop the size of my wall.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here's the video I found. For later viewing, I guess. Or you could just like have it on the side and watch real quick. But make sure you do load it in original quality.
Actually, that's a good way of putting it, Duncan. Take your 1080p screen and imagine having 4 of them in a rectangle. So, like,
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. That's how big you need. That's
exactly
that's
what it is.
pretty much correct.
Take your 60-inch screens and put 4 of them in a square.
There you go.
There you go.
Rope says people act like Sony is the only company using 4K transfers. Well, that's probably partly due to their mastered in 4K marketing for the which is basically their Blu-ray Superbit.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say, and their dominance in Blu-ray in general.
Well, and people think that Sony owns Blu-ray, lock, stock, and barrel, and no, they don't. They're part of a consortium that owns Blu-ray. They are on the board. But they don't.
But I think it's hilarious that Microsoft has to suck Sony's dick in order to have it on the Xbox One in a very loop around way, but it is true.
It's interesting because what we can do with these new 4K screens at smaller sizes, you can actually have 4 1080p video streams coming in, though.
Yeah.
So you can have your computer up and have a movie and have like the news on mute over here. Like you can do like some crazy shit with 4K displays.
Okay, I guess the big thing we want to get across is that we're not... The only thing we're really denying about 4K is the fact that we're not going to see its true resolution.
Yeah.
The benefit to 4K, though, on the other hand, is... Yeah, there's a lot of benefits to it. Especially with stuff like refresh rates.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine on a 4K screen, 3D...
Oh, yeah.
In true 1080p in each eye.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Holy fuck balls.
For sure. Yeah, that'll be pretty amazing.
So
I love that. Like Sony's like that. It's mastered 4K. I'm like, great. You're doing exactly what Criterion's been doing for the last year. Congratulations.
Well, pretty much all the studios are doing that now. I mean, it's like how
big titles, yeah.
With DVD, how they would say mastered in high definition. It didn't mean that the DVD was high definition, just meant that they made a high def master from which to make that DVD. You know. Ben says, don't you need at least 50 megabits per second to stream 4K? I would not be surprised. It probably wouldn't be that high, because it would be heavily compressed. Just like with 1080p and 720p streaming now, if you think you're getting Blu-ray quality over that stream, you're not. It's going to be the same thing with 4K. The physical media will be through the roof quality-wise, but the streamable versions will be heavily compressed and seriously compromised in quality. I mean, it'll still look good, but it's not going to be as good as what you would get if you just bought the 4K Blu-ray or whatever format it is.
H.246 can compress an MPEG stream to like, I think it was like 50. It's like 62% of its original size. So, yeah, at like 32 megabits is what you would need to stream at 4K, something like that.
Duncan says, I'm still so hyped from seeing the 50th anniversary episode. I can't fault it myself. Unfortunately, I could not see it in 3D at the cinema, but I did have surround sound. Good news about that, the 3D version is going to be put on the Blu-ray, so you will be able to see it in 3D in your home if you so happen to be lucky enough to have a 3D TV. So, there you go. Still no confirmation on extras. We're actually wondering if an Adventure in Space and Time is going to be on that set or not. We're thinking probably not. That seems to be the current way of thinking. The thing that kind of annoys me, though, is the only official announcement we've had is that Adventure in Space and Time will get a DVD release, but there's no word on a Blu-ray release, which sucks because it was all filmed in high def. And
I'll wait for Blu-ray.
I want it in high def.
Beautiful.
So, yeah. And then Brennan asks, how freaking big would a 4K file even be? Well, I mean, if you take a look at how much bigger a 1080p file is versus a 480p file, you know, do the math. It's
Between 250 and between 100 and 200 gigs.
Yeah, well,
That's why I
yeah.
have to laugh.
it's going to be
I
That's
big.
had
full
to
quality.
laugh when everybody was talking, all the Xbox fanboys were talking about the Xbox One, and they're just like, oh man, I can't wait for this. It's going to have so much space on it. 500 gigs. It's like,
Yeah.
you're talking about next-gen gaming.
Yeah.
How big are some of the bigger games nowadays? Tell you
Yeah.
what, I know some games are up to 40 gigs right now.
Yeah.
Gran
And
Turismo
others-
is 50 gigs. Gran Turismo
Yeah.
releases a whole disc and still has to download content.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, you're talking about next-gen gaming. Oh, have fun with that 500 gig hard drive and the 5 games you're able to fit on it.
Yeah, some companies calculated it out. They said if they averaged the size of what Killzone Shadowfall is, which is 60 gigs, they said you could approximately have about 12 games
Yeah.
before your hard drive is full.
Duncan's asking, I was talking about this earlier, did you guys get to see the 5-ish Doctors reboot over there? Well, only online. It wasn't on TV or anything. We don't get the red button channel or whatever the hell it is, the BBC iPlayer, I think, or something. Anyway, that interactive channel you guys get. But no, it's available. It's pretty widely available online, both officially and unofficially. So I saw it. I couldn't wait to see that because I'd been subscribed to the Fish Doctor, which everyone was wondering,
Yes.
like, what is the Fish Doctor? Now we know
Duncan was
it's
telling me about him.
the 5-ish Doctors. That's what it stood
Yeah.
for. So now we finally know. But yeah, so I saw it and I thought it was great. It was hilarious, very tongue in cheek, and it was great to see all the old Doctors getting together and doing something, you know, for the anniversary. So that was fun.
Come on, stop.
Oh, and Brennan says you should go see all the stupid IMDb posters that were tearing apart the 50th anniversary. Oh, I did. I went and took a look to see what people were saying. I knew the reaction was going to be mixed. I mean, my reaction is mixed, honestly. But, I mean, I didn't hate it. I was a little... It really didn't feel to me like a 50th anniversary story. I think it was missing some of the sort of key anniversary elements, i.e. retrospective-y, nostalgia-y stuff. And there was a little bit of that in there, but not as much as I would have liked. You know, the fanboy in me was a little bit disappointed. But in terms of it just being an epic Doctor Who story, yeah, I thought it was fun. You know, it was great to see David Tennant and Matt Smith working together. John Hurt was obviously having a good time, and I really enjoyed it. And Rosie really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. We ordered pizza. We made a night of it. So we ordered pizza. And then earlier today, actually, we went downtown. The local conference center is having, like, Christmas stuff all day. So we went downtown and decorated gingerbread cookies and did some arts and crafts. And Rosie got her face painted. And, yeah, it was fun.
Best father ever, yeah.
Oh, and then there is a bake sale, too, so we had cookies. And why is my volume control spazzing out? I was doing that last week, too.
See, Sean is father of the last 12 minutes or so.
Yeah. So, I think, Mario Fanboy, you're asking me about what I thought of the Zygons. Well, it was good to see the Zygons back again. Because they haven't... I mean, the terror
Zygons?
the terror of the Zygons is one of my all-time favorite Tom Baker stories. It was one of the ones that really got me into Doctor Who. And I was, you know, it was fun to see them come back. But honestly, I almost feel like the Zygons were kind of an afterthought to the main story going on, which was the story about the, you know, the War Doctor and the, you know, the Time War and everything. I don't know. The Zygons didn't really seem like they needed to be there. I hate to say it.
Is the War Doctor an official transformation, or is it just like a weird special thing that happened?
It seems to be just a weird special thing.
Okay.
It wasn't a regular regeneration because it was kind of...
That's not the word. Regeneration. There we go.
Yeah, it was kind of forced.
Yeah,
circumstances.
someone spoiled it to me.
Yeah.
That part. And I was like, yeah, it's not a big
So,
deal.
there's obviously a lot of debate about it, but, I mean, Stephen Moffat himself has said in interviews, John Hurt's War Doctor does not change the numbering of the subsequent Doctors, period.
Okay.
So...
So we're still in 12.
So I'm kind of referring... A lot of fans are saying just call him the 8.5th Doctor.
5 for the win!
The 8 Doctor 8.5. Yeah, he's the...
Just like my penis size. Woo!
He's the in-between. So... Yeah. And that's kind of how I'm looking at it as well. They're not going to change the numbering.
Like X-Men 1.5.
Some holier-than-thou, look at me, I'm so clever fans are insisting on changing the numbering and calling anybody who doesn't idiots. But, you know, they will be proven wrong over the course of time.
Really, just who gives a fuck what that dude says?
I know.
That's the answer. Like,
And he's like, no,
okay.
it's so sad that there are so many fans that can't simply add 1 to something.
Troll.
Like, wow,
Troll.
go away. Just doing a little +1 is so hard for some of these fans.
Caleb Kramer went to my post.
Oh, good lord. Well, that shouldn't be, if you're talking about the whole John Hurt thing, no, that should not be a spoiler because Night of the Doctor has been available online from multiple sources for the past, 2 weeks. And that's where that is all explained. So, if you missed it...
Oh, that's you,
too bad.
Cyber. Oh, Cyber 6. I know Cyber 6's real name now.
Really? Actually, so do I. It's on his package. I could reveal it to the world, but I won't.
His real name is Cyber 6 the Dickhole, so it's alright.
No, you spoiled it. I wasn't going to tell them.
Please don't offend our one fan.
Yeah, right.
We gotta get him on an episode, just the heck of it.
Our
Yay!
whole entire fan.
We have the only fan that we have here, so he won't be listening to it, so you should listen to it.
Fake and gay. Yeah. Oh, God. Are we all just making each other yawn?
Yeah, it's
We're just that boring.
Who started it? Somebody started the cycle.
They don't
I got
they-
Coke.
they-
Coke's got
no.
caffeine in it.
They don't know why, but they have proven that someone seeing someone else yawn causes them to yawn. It's actually proven.
It does.
It
See them run.
When you see them run, you too will run.
Oh man,
That is true. That is true.
it's strange, you know.
Yeah.
There's so many things we don't understand about the brain, and then we've already come up with an implant that makes people do what you implant in the brain. It's great. It's like, yeah. They put this guy on the brain.
Just all yawn in unison.
They put this load up a dye on the brain of the mouse and then installed a plug, like a diode in it. And when they turn the diode in, the mouse would just consistently run left until
Really?
the diode was turned off. Yeah, that's some scary shit right there.
Which
Oh yeah, Craig says, I just looked at my photos on PhotoBucket and saw the ones we made with those random things from Flickr, Wikiquotes, and all that. You remember some of the things we came up with? I saved most of them a while ago, but I think they're on a hard drive that died. Yeah, that was the one where it was like, this is your band name, it was like the picture was, this is your cover, like your album cover. The Wikiquotes, I think, was the title of your album, and then the first article you see on
yeah.
Wikipedia is your band name or something like that. So you put them all together in like Photoshop or whatever and post your album cover.
Started as a 4chan gag.
Some of them were ridiculously random and just went crazily well together.
Yeah, I remember a lot of mine were like really like new agey and deep.
That's right, yeah.
I did random and I got two times I did it, I got a real band page. I'm like, God, that's not helpful. That's
Yeah,
not fucking
yeah.
helpful.
Metallica.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yes, Pantera's newest album, even though some of the members are dead, and anyways, that's not helpful. Wikipedia, that's not helpful. Or WikiQuote.
You're not helping.
Sorry. Yeah, nice try to not yawn there. Oh, speaking of going to the bathroom, the other day at work,
What a
great,
segue.
great public washroom story to add to our
Oh no.
Hold on,
book of
hold
them.
that thought. Hold on.
Damn it!
Freezing.
Oh, okay.
Go.
I thought he was
Gosh,
going
you
to
need
pee.
grab my blanket.
All right.
I want to grab my blanket.
Yeah, so I was just
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Okay, first off, I was remembering this thing we'd seen the other week about the primary and secondary pooper and like workplace pooping etiquette. I'll never make
I saw
eye
on your
contact
post.
with the primary pooper and stuff like that. Yeah, and
You're obliged to wait outside the door.
that's right. Yeah. So this guy clearly had not read that article. So I'm walking to the bathroom just to take a whiz, and
Never get
and this guy's walking
wait
up
for this
behind
now.
me, and he seems a little uncomfortably close as he's walking behind me. And then I realize he's also going to the bathroom, but he's just walking along all happy and like, "Hey, how you doing?" And like he's like, "Yep, feeling good." And then he goes around, and I open the door and go in, and he follows in. He's like, "Oh, thanks." Like, "Oh yeah, no problem." So I go to take my piss, and he goes into the cubicle, shuts the door. He's not like happy-go-lucky, like, "Gee whiz, life is awesome" the whole time. And he goes in, pulls his pants down, sits down, and then and then
So he sounds like me and Eric.
he just
Lord.
and there was already a primary pooper. Because the other stall was closed. So he just comes
Oh
in
god.
and just takes over.
The other guy in the stall.
So I trying to pee. And
I'm just laughing that you
I'm
can't get
just
out.
like, it's just one of those things where it's like, you desperately want to laugh. And like, this whole washroom is dead silent. The primary pooper is just sitting there in shock. And I just hear a, and then, and then I'm standing trying to piss him. It's like we're both trying to cover our Snickers with coughs. Meanwhile, happy-go-lucky guy is just crapping his guts.
I would not have been able to hold in my laugh.
I would have just died laughing.
Oh, and then on top of it all, I couldn't get my pants buttoned up. So I'm like desperately trying to get out of this washroom. And like I have it's like one of those sort of executive pants with the hooks that go into the front instead of the buttons. So like the second
Ow!
hook, the second one would not go on. I'm like, what is going on? I need to leave because I need to laugh.
You tell them the fat pants because they don't pop buttons. Sit down.
Oh my god.
The primary. I do not follow primary Cooper rules, by the way.
So neither did this guy. Apparently, he just came in. Didn't matter who was there. He was gonna shit, and he was gonna shit now, loudly and proudly. And he was gonna greet. And he was gonna greet everyone he saw along the way as he was going to do it.
That's the thing with IBS. It's like I'm going right now. 34. So you missed a number. I don't. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh. And you just it just happens.
Good lord.
You're like, oh god. Oh, fast. It's horrible. Yeah, every time.
At about the halfway point, you realize, how am I holding this much shit?
Yeah. And there's a brief moment where you're just like,
God.
oh, I think I'm done. Wait, no. Oh shit! You're like clutching the toilet seat or holding the side walls. Like
The evilest of evil is when you do that and you're done and you get out and you're all fine and dandy, and then 20 minutes later the process repeats. How am I holding all? Apparently I'm bullshit.
Bullshit,
You're
yeah.
just literally
The worst
full of
part
shit.
Is you can't courtesy flush. You're too busy holding the seat for dear life. So the poor bastards, they're like, whoa, God! Whoa! Like dead cats with mayonnaise slathered on them. Oh,
Dead
Oh,
cats
Jesus.
with mayonnaise.
yeah, it's like you're sitting there, right? And you're like, he's really fucking awful, and I can't leave. I can't even leave my own shitting. It's horrible. And you can't do the gas mask thing because you're on the toilet and it's going up your shirt. It doesn't help. Fuck.
Just having to sit and suffer in your own stench cloud.
It's fucking horrible.
All
It's
this
the worst
talk
thing.
of
You
explosive
can't do anything.
bathrooms has somehow given me trapped gas. Now,
It's all the laughing.
that's probably what it is. Hold on. No.
Starting, come on.
No.
Come on.
Oh, jeepers.
Yeah, Duncan, I'm lactose intolerant also. I'm actually not lactose intolerant. I'm intolerant to an enzyme in the milk because it happens to me with even some processed milk products. And it happens with me with the lactate, which is the lactose-free milk. So it's another enzyme in it that's causing it.
I remember Bookhouse Boy 77 always used to have epic farts in his DVD review videos due to lactose intoleration.
I miss him. I wish he
He
was
always go like lactose intoleration.
Sometimes it feels like this. This is. Wait for it.
Yeah.
Wait for it. There we go.
Just like that, yeah. Bookhouse Boy is one of my favorite people. He's like genuinely one of the funniest people I know. Like
He is.
He's fucking great.
He's an awesome guy.
Yeah, and he's making some great music right now too. So.
And he's an awesome musician, yes.
Yep.
Definitely.
He hits me in the feels with every single one of his songs. Like, damn you!
Bookhouse Boy 77, for those of you who are too not in the know to know, I guess, now goes by the Lonesome Foghorn and is the one-man band Foghorn Lonesome. So definitely worth checking out.
And
He doesn't do much
awesome
on YouTube
dude with
anymore,
an
but
adorable little dog too.
yes. Yes, really cool guy. Huge Twin Peaks fan.
Huge, which is where the names come from.
Oh, there we go. He does run a Twin Peaks Facebook fan page as well called Twin Peaks Lovers. And yes, robes, they make us dress business casual there. It's
Oh. That was like a reverse part that tasted awesome.
It tastes like dead cats slathered with mayonnaise.
Rotting mayonnaise. Excuse me.
Rotting mayonnaise.
Yeah. I forgot to apply that little piece there.
You need to shake it loose there, Sean.
Speaking of rotting
Ooh,
mayonnaise,
yeah,
the place
I'm
jar of
shaking
mayonnaise
it
in the closet
loose.
is now festering.
Oh dear, I think I pooped
I would
myself.
purposely leave valuable items in random parts of their house.
I did. No, I left it open. I took the jar off with a little mayonnaise and I put it in the closet, buried behind some boxes. where all of her work clothes are, so they're gonna smell weird.
Yeah.
It smell like
Great.
rotting mayonnaise.
Craig says you got a Facebook message from Ben yesterday. Ben being, guy number 2 from Two Guys on an Xbox many, many moons ago. He was in a lot of my early YouTube videos as well. As did I. It was basically just to join some fan page or something. I don't know if it's his fan page for something or just one that he was spreading the love for. But, yeah. I haven't really checked it out yet.
I shit myself. Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
That's a little better.
Is that a 7 out of 10?
Cass says, Sean, did you see
Stop.
the review I did of the Army of Darkness Definitive Edition Blu-ray set? I have not yet.
Wait, you do YouTube videos? No, okay.
I saw the link you posted, but I have not seen it yet. Cash Black, of course, is This Hidden World. You
Right.
guys probably know, also known as 13 Evil Priest 13. Has sent many a package and done many a video, and I think he's even participated in the chat here a few times. Once or twice.
Evil Priest.
Evil Priest.
Isn't there like another username he goes by too? Or 5? I mean,
Well, This Hidden World is the most common one.
yeah,
That's where he does all the DVD reviews and stuff.
where his cat is more prominent than him.
Dog,
Was
actually.
his cat? Dog, sorry. It's been a while.
His cat dog.
Sorry, Cash. I haven't watched your videos in a while, and then I'm moving, and I don't know when I'm going to be watching the YouTube videos again.
How's the packing going?
I haven't gotten. I got 12 boxes of DVDs and Blu-rays packed up. I have one more box of box sets to do. I have one box of books,
The Lonesome Foghorn.
and I gotta pack a lot more shit. I'm not even halfway done, and he picks me up tomorrow. So
That literally
Awesome.
sounded like a foghorn sped up.
Oh dear.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry by the end of this.
From the smell or from laughter?
No, just from
Both.
the number of fart conversations we've had.
Oh, there you go. Duncan's got his tea.
And of course,
So for any of you people out there who believe that stereotype that British people are just freaks for tea, yeah, well, it's true.
well, in case
they also are fog breathers.
Well, that's just due to the...
Listen,
That's
to
just,
them,
that's not an
Pollution.
insult to them. That's just where they live. They
to
create
them,
fog. a lot.
tea, it's just normal. It's just normal. You're supposed to drink tea. It's just the way it is.
Hey, I'm
What
drinking
they don't realize
tea.
is that everywhere else
I'm
in
an
the world,
American and I'm drinking tea.
I drink tea
everywhere else in the world,
occasionally.
it's not a big thing.
I'm more of a coffee guy. But see, you know, Duncan, how Duncan is a freak for his morning tea. I'm a freak for my morning coffee. I just cannot function in the morning
Yeah.
without it. So
And I'm a freak for my morning HEB original cola.
That's what
There you
happened.
go.
That's what happened, though. They
Caffeine.
fucking wanted to tax our tea, and we're like, oh, you want to tax our tea? Fuck you, we'll just make coffee, bitch.
Is that the Boston Tea Party?
Yes.
Also known as the
Yeah,
fuck you,
that
we'll
is
just drink
history.
coffee bitch party?
Yeah. No,
History
it's also
right
known
there.
as the we dressed up as Indians and fucked your shit up party.
Ah, yes.
So.
And Duncan says,
Something
well,
incredibly
we did
racist.
occupy India to get hold of tea.
It's true,
Speaking
dude.
Speaking of Lonesome Foghorn, Rose Marlin says, I always wondered which movies Lonesome Foghorn kept after that massive purge. Yeah, because
Jaws.
Jaws, obviously, that's his favorite movie. Every edition of Jaws that he owns, I'm sure he still owns. But yeah, when he decided to more seriously pursue his musical ambitions, he basically sold like 90% of his DVD and Blu-ray collection to get money to pay for studio time. Which was awesome. I thought that he was, pursuing his dreams so aggressively and seriously. But I mean,
buy some more DVDs and stuff like that.
well, exactly.
It's replaceable.
As I've always said, it's just stuff. You can sell stuff and then get more stuff later if you
Yep.
still want.
I'm
stuff.
abandoning half my shit here tomorrow, so.
Are you
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's fucking life,
keeping all the movies? I assume.
All the movies, all the video games, all the toys, all the Legos.
So what are you leaving
Furniture?
there?
Leaving the furniture, about half the board games, some comics, and a fuck ton of books that I probably weren't going to read anyways.
Yeah. The sound of it, probably not a big loss to lose that bed.
Nope, I think there's bed bugs.
Yeah.
Which is why when I wake up in the morning, I'm taking a fucking, like, scalding hot, clean everything with a goddamn wire brush bath shower.
Yeah.
I'm, like, pink and shit.
Just
I don't
bring in a
care.
whole box of SOS pads.
Actually, that's bad. No. It's worth it!
It burns so good. That's true, Raptor. Actually, Raptor says what Lonesome did is exactly what Kevin Smith did to fund Clerks. Sold a large piece of his comic collection. Yeah, there you go. And then there's what Robert Rodriguez did to do El Mariachi, where he volunteered for medical testing.
He poured himself out without sex.
Pretty much, yeah.
He sold his body. He did. I mean, that's just what it is. It's just in a different way.
Oh my god.
Oh, really? No, well, they don't. They just have it on DVD here, Cash. Cash says, we just got the R-rated cut of Die Hard 4.0 on Blue down here this week. Don't think they have that out your way yet. Yes. Yeah, we have it on...
Freaking Die Hard here in the States.
We have it on DVD, but no Blu-ray. We just have the regular edition on Blu-ray. Which is annoying. And the R-rated cut, while it does reinstate all the F-bombs, cuts, like, alters actually one of the funniest lines in the movie, which is the "I ran out of bullets" line, and replaced it with just a ridiculously unfunny, unclever, not as good line. So if they could have, you know, the F-bomb cut with the "I ran out of bullets" line reinstated, then that would be the perfect unrated cut right there. There's no reason to change that line. Well, I guess that's the end of the conversation. Good night!
I found the most amazing...
Oh, see, now that's the way to do it. Cash says it has both cuts branched on one disc. Sorry, you found the most amazing...
The most amazing thing ever. It's
see.
called Donkey Me.
Donkey mead or meat?
Me. M-E.
Oh.
Me.
Donkey.
I am.
Me.
Donkey.
That's in
Me.
Millennium Edition. Donkey Millennium
Got it.
Edition.
I got it.
Yes.
I found unicorn poop. So.
I saw your post. Pretty much, this is like the game that was made that plays exactly like Donkey Kong, except you get to choose your hero and the world changes based off the hero you choose.
Yes.
Characters such as Luke Skywalker, Indiana Jones, among other things, Ellen from Aliens. And there's like so many other movie references that are freaking crazy. And it's...
Yes.
Huh?
Cool.
Oh god.
Yes.
Yes. It's hypnotic.
That's as small as...
It was melting my mind.
The hell?
Yes.
It won't let me resize it. Hold on. Oh, great. I am trapped in Willem Dafoe. I can't...
That has never been uttered before in the history of
I am trapped in Willem Dafoe. Yeah. I can't move or resize the, Oh no, there it goes. Okay, I got it.
Leave him, is what you're saying.
He's taking over your mind and your hangout. Well, he missed my mind, but he hit my web browser.
so weird.
Is Willem Dafoe still pervading your life?
When it's in the GIF, it makes it really hard to reset. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put it like that.
Just the sound effect.
There we go.
In time? It is in time. Oh my god. Oh! I was just thinking around. It was in time with the fucking GIF.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Okay.
that's amazing.
That was fun. I was a little worried that I had lost control. But no, we're good. Oh shit. No. Get. Oh my god, what are you doing?
What are you talking about, Duncan? I'm confused. All I know is I'm 40 points away until what? From getting my goddamn gift card.
What is tell what?
It's a thing where I make money.
So, okay.
It's whenever it's how I get my Amazon gift cards without actually having a job.
Ah, okay.
Do surveys and shit.
Gotcha. They pay you in Amazon gift cards?
Well, they pay me in any gift card I choose. I just choose Amazon gift card. Including ones that don't list on their site. If I say I would like this gift card, they also go out and get that gift card.
Oh, okay.
Which takes longer. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
No, if you're
Now.
took me a little bit.
I swear there was something I was going to respond to. Oh yeah, Robe says, anything you've been thinking of... Oh, sorry. Robe first says, I plan on just keeping mostly movies and trades. I've been blowing out all my action figures and expensive comics. Anything you've been thinking of getting rid of, Sean? Not at this point, because I just went through, a couple years where almost every year on the dot, there would come a point where I would have to sell a bunch of my stuff just to help make ends meet. I don't want to do that right now that I have a regular, decent income coming in, not just enough to survive but enough to actually be able to enjoy life a little bit. I want to buy things that I haven't been able to buy. I want to fix up my computers because they're both, not desperately in need of repair, but they're showing the signs. I'd like to nip that in the bud while I can. Got to get some additional equipment so I can do more retro episodes. I've talked about that before. Want to replace my printer. Want to replace my Laserdisc player. Want to get a better camera. Want to get a better TV. Yeah, a lot of stuff. A lot of upgrading I want to do.
I need a new
over the course of this year.
It's been shutting off randomly.
And actually, I'd like to put together a new computer as well.
Speaking of upgrading and new computers, do I have something for you?
I just got my gift card. Woo! Now I'm just gonna
Yay!
process.
Awesome.
So hopefully it'll be here before Black Friday.
Awesome.
I give you the Asus ROG Mars 760 dual GPU graphics card.
Okay.
Link, bitch. Pixar didn't happen.
Pixar didn't happen.
Well, wait a minute.
Show your
This
tits
thing-
the fuck out.
What's going on here?
There's your
Why
tits,
did
man.
it jump up there?
It does that. Stupid.
This is one
Holy fuck balls.
badass mamma jamma.
Where's the price point on this thing?
I have yet to find a price point on this thing. I cannot find it.
So it's not out yet.
There are
No word on pricing.
reviews. There are reviews of this thing.
It should hit the...
Mars.
It says it'll be hitting this month.
GTX 760.
Dual GPU
Yep.
GTX. This thing outperforms, get this, a GTX Titan.
Wow.
No.
4 gigs DDR5.
Let's see. Asus has informed us that
Holy
the card can
shit.
outperform the GTX Titan running
Dual
prices
coolers.
14% faster.
Tomb Raider
39%.
39.
39%
Bioshock
faster.
Infinite 6% faster. Wow.
And
No
this is
word
gonna
on
cost
price.
a fuck ton. Well,
Yeah,
the
I was gonna
Titan's a
say,
couple
if-
thousand, isn't it?
Titan is $999.98.
Right.
It
They
is
have the
a
next
grand.
level up of Titan, right? Which is like 2,000 or
I
whatever.
didn't even know there was a higher one that
I'm
on
gonna
the
look it
Titan.
up. 'Cause I don't remember.
I don't know, comments, people don't seem to be that impressed.
Well, they can go fuck themselves.
It's a piece of sexy machinery.
It even has a badass trailer. It actually has its own trailer.
Interesting. I don't know. Anything's better than what I'm using right now, i.e. nothing.
But yeah, there's the trailer, Brandon, if you want to watch that.
I definitely
Later.
hear you there, Robes. Robes says, I realized I had way too much shit the last time I moved. Yeah. That's one of the things, actually, I was talking about this with the guys the other night. You see the shelves behind me there. Behind those is all VHS tapes. Well, you can see a bunch of them on the bottom row there. The shelving unit on the far, your right, well, over here, the one on this side, all the VHS tapes behind there are all stuff I taped off TV. So what the idea is to capture them, keep all the stuff that I want, and then when that's all done, throw out the VHS tapes so I never have to move them again. The only VHS tapes I'm going to keep are obviously the store-bought ones that I want to keep, although I'm probably going to get rid of a lot of those too. I'm not going to get rid of the Transformers and G.I. Joe stuff, obviously, because they're nice collectibles, but some of the obscure, like, you know, just for rental horror movies and such that have since got decent DVD releases or whatever, or Blu-ray releases, get rid of those because I don't need them anymore. Might give them away to anybody who wants them. And then the middle row is all VHS stuff that I taped, that's all home movies. And then I think the third row over is also stuff from TV. So all the TV tapes are going to get junked. A lot of the, you know, bargain basement VHSs are going to get junked or given away. And then the only ones I'll be keeping are the home movie ones. Because, you know, as far as those go, always keep your masters, which is my motto. And then my kids can junk them after I die.
Because they have no idea what the value might be.
Exactly.
Or it'll have no value to them. One of the two.
Oh, and if they want to watch videos of their dear old dad, they'll have the definitive archive of videos on you know...
Whatever hard drive you have.
A data crystal of some kind that'll have my entire life stored on it.
A data butt plug.
Redundantly backed up. But yeah, that would definitely lighten the load quite a bit, because VHS tapes are fucking heavy, especially when you have like 1,000 of them. Which
Yep.
I do. Well, maybe not. Well, I've got at least 700, I'm sure.
God damn.
I've got a lot. I've got about as many VHS tapes as I have DVDs, I'll put it that way. I bought a lot, and... Actually, yeah, Duncan asks, can the tapes be sent for recycling? Can they even be recycled? I suppose in theory they could be, but I don't know of any place that does it.
It would cost more to recycle them than it would just be to just shoot them into space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it that way.
Go all
I
volley on
heard
its
of,
ass.
there was some store that was collecting tapes, like to be recycled or something. Like I saw it out in Alberta, actually, when I was visiting Mom.
Yeah.
I can't remember where it was, but I do remember seeing that. So there obviously is a process.
I mean, everything has a process of being recycled.
Oh,
It
it
can
is.
always be broken down to its basic parts. I mean,
Right.
I was gonna say they probably recycle the plastic casing more than anything. I mean, the tape
Oh,
inside
yeah.
probably can't do much with.
everything inside mixed after the little metal prongs.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the metal parts and the plastic. Metal can be detected separately than the plastic.
Really,
but-
the only thing that I don't think they can be recycled is the film filament that's in it.
Yeah.
Wormhead says donate tapes. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think even the thrift shops will take them anymore because they are literally overloaded with VHS tapes right now.
Oh yeah, the thrift store I used to work for had we would get literally hundreds of VHS tapes in daily.
Yeah.
And we would just start throwing them out in the garbage can.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've lost how many times I've thrown away like Scarface on VHS into the garbage can.
Well, you get ones that you have multiples upon multiples of.
Mhm.
Yeah, and Robe says, when I was clearing out my dad's house, I had about 20 boxes of VHS to donate to the Salvation Army. Heavy as
Wow.
fuck. Yeah. And to answer your question earlier, or comment earlier, Cash, no, you did not miss me showing off the new stuff. We got right into talking about Doctor Who. I'll show you what I got. Nothing spectacular this week, just a couple of pawn shop finds. A couple of reacquisitions, actually. Reacquired Psycho, the 50th anniversary edition, because it's out of print, and I want to get the Scream Factory set.
How much?
It was $11.99.
Good price. Good price.
Well, for not a print title that goes for a lot more now, then yeah,
That's
definitely.
why it's good price. Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying. Good
And then
price.
for $5.99, got District 9 back in the collection with the slipcover. So, pretty cool. And this is the original slipcover, which is impossible to find now. It's nice and bumpy. Even has stickers on it, which I'm actually going to remove. One mentioning that it has a digital copy, one mentioning that it has a code for the God of War 3 demo. So, coming your way in 2010. Yeah, so pretty cool. So glad to have those back in the collection. And I like it when I reacquire stuff and get a superior edition in some way. So it's nice to get the actual proper District 9 release for the first time. It seemed like everybody else had a nicer edition than me.
I just had the fucking 20 edition. And the slipcase was sold out by the time I got it.
Yeah, I did too. I had just the regular edition, but now I got the slipcover. Yay! I found that seems to be a good thing to do is check the pawn shops, because I found a few rare slipcovers there. District 9 this time. Iron Man the last time I went there. You guys probably remember that one. That was pretty cool to find that one. Ah, yes, Cash says I have Psycho 1 to 3 on Blue. I just need that Part 4 to get released. Yeah, Part 4 probably won't come to Blu-ray because it was, yes, shot on film, but one of those TV movie things that was only edited and mastered on SD video. So I don't think we're going to see a Blue of that one. You can get it on DVD, though, but I think you can only get it in the 4-pack or 3-pack.
3-pack, 2, 3, and 4.
With 2, 3, and 4, yeah.
Which I sold because Shout Factory was releasing 2 and 3. I hear 4 is pretty crap, anyways. It's supposed to be a backdoor pilot for a show.
Yeah, it was. Though it was interesting to see Henry Thomas from E.T. as the young Norman Bates. But yeah, I want to get the Scream Factory set, so Psycho 2 and 3, which I know the local HMV here does have. And I find it funny that those came out right after the first one went out of print. So, yeah.
It's not Shout Factory's fault.
No, I know. It's just luck of timing. But,
or lack of luck, as it may be.
yeah. So anyway, yeah. So now I got that, so I can get those.
Yeah, Scream Factory, those are the only titles that don't have new key art for them. Because Universal wouldn't allow it.
Really? Oh yeah, it's just
Yep.
the poster art on the slipcovers, isn't it?
Yep.
On the main covers. That's unfortunate. Why do Universal have to be dicks? Just don't get it.
Slow dick. From the back.
Are you talking about the Scream Factory releases there, Robes? Yeah, they're usually $20 to $25. But I mean, it's Scream Factory. They're premium titles. They're
Criterion of horror.
They literally are. For all the stuff you get in those sets, I don't think $25 is unreasonable at all. I think it's actually, I think it's actually far lower
You
than I
can
would
get some of them
expect
for
to pay for
$16.
something like that.
They go as
Yeah.
low as 16, so it's possible to get them cheaper.
Yeah, I've got one of the ones I picked up a couple weeks ago was 20. I consider 20 to be on sale for those.
Yep, just like Criterion.
Yeah. So
Literally, just like Criterion.
I think they're worth it. Yeah, some of them are. Some of them still are. It depends what the title is. Some of them are 20, some of them are 25.
And there's only one out of
Hmm.
title, that's it.
Cash says his pre-order for Saturn 3 from deepdiscount.com was $17. Yeah. Well, I mean, inevitably you're going to find better deals online, but then you got to factor in shipping too sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on the order you made, yeah.
Import
But
fees.
yeah, there's a 4-movie film pack with Godsend on it. There are 2 releases of that. One with Schizoid, and one was out, and then the one with Schizoid's no longer available through that. You can get that on Blu-ray as a double pack, but it's the only title that's out of print, so they released it with a different other movie. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's true. Cash says, where I am, it's always shipping. Yeah.
Yep.
Raptor says, Day of
It's
the
in
Dead.
Australia, right?
I thought it was New Zealand.
I
I think it's New Zealand. Australia, New Zealand, England. They're all pretty much the same.
Well,
Come
but
on.
New Zealand and Australia are like next door to each other. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm
There's just some
accents,
ocean.
just some ocean, yeah.
Here's Scotland, here's Ireland, there's the bloody sea. They're not the same thing.
They get Madman Entertainment down there. Decent company.
That's true. That's true. Madman does do some
I have a few of
pretty
their
good
releases.
stuff. I think I do too, actually, some of the Transformers stuff. Raptor says, Day of the Dead is a must-have from Scream Factory. I would have gladly paid at least $30 if given the chance. Yeah, I gotta pick that one up. For sure. I have the Arrow edition, which has some nice extras and stuff, but the transfer is definitely not one of their better ones.
I reacquired.
What? You're typing, aren't you?
Yeah, I was taking. Fucking hell. I reacquired the DVD for Day of the Dead. So,
Oh, did you?
yep. So now I just need to get the Blu-ray.
Is that the nice 2-disc set with the fold-out cover or whatever?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Mine's not signed by everybody, but hey, you know.
I had my eye on that one for the longest time, but I just never got around to getting it.
I unlocked my 50th anniversary and Day of the Doctor Get Boo sticker.
I did too, and I also got the rewatch one because it's a different sticker for the replay.
Hmm.
I also got some other ones. They're all Doctor Who related.
Doctor.
Oh, I got the Day of the Doctor. I got the Widow in the Wardrobe.
Cash Black says New Zealand in Australasia. See, I hear Australasia, and I just want to say, well, which is it? Is it Australia or Asia?
It's Malaysia, Australia, New Zealand. I don't know.
Australasia, it doesn't sound like the name of a real place.
It's mythical.
Like
Late
Ohio.
awesomeness.
Ohio doesn't actually exist. Oh no, wait a minute. Ohio exists. Wisconsin. Wisconsin doesn't actually exist.
And if it weren't for Travis, I would not believe that anyone actually lived in Montana. So.
I was almost gonna go. I exist.
No, Ohio is the state that makes everyone want to flee to space. Apparently,
Yes.
a lot of
North Dakota,
astronauts
South
come from
Dakota,
Ohio.
I'm fairly convinced they don't actually exist.
I remember I was trying to come up with a name for a fictitious American town once, and I came up with Wisconsin, Illinois.
Wisconsin, Illinois.
Yeah.
Cass.
Hello, Wisconsin.
Raptor says, Skin, you also picked up, excuse me, the out-of-print Dimension release of Night of the Living Dead, right?
Yes, I did.
Is that the Millennium Edition? The red
No, the Dimension
case?
one has the Ben Speaks documentary, where he says a bunch of racist shit on it.
Oh, really?
And it got recalled like 2 weeks after it came out.
Really?
Yep, actually, I think
And you cut out again.
multitasking, bad. I said it actually got recalled in like 6 days or something like that. Something ridiculous.
Cool. I still want to pick up the Millennium Edition because it has all the content from my Laserdisc edition. Just to have the content in a more convenient form. Plus,
Yep.
I don't have a working Laserdisc player currently.
Well, the problem with Night of the Living Dead, there's not. Everyone's like, oh, it's got a great transfer. No, it actually is not. It's Laserdisc Master. There's no good transfer of Night of the Living Dead yet. None. And that's just a shame. So you buy them for content. I have 5 copies of it.
Yuyo Jesse asks, what is your favorite Doctor Who episode? Impossible to pick just one. There's quite a few that I like. Terror of the Zygons is definitely one of my favorite Tom Baker stories, as is Planet of Evil. I know a lot of people say Genesis of the Daleks. I came to appreciate Genesis of the Daleks later, but I definitely rank it among one of the better ones now. I don't know. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of Third Doctor stories as well. I love Spearhead from Space. Inferno. Those are probably two of my favorites. That's funny enough, both from his first
I like
season.
the Aztecs, man. I don't know.
Yeah, well, First Doctor stuff, the Aztecs would definitely be one of my favorites there, too. The Dalek Invasion of Earth, I think, is my all-time favorite 60s Dalek story. Skinslip thinks he's seen it, but I know for a fact he has not.
I have seen it.
You've not seen it. You've seen clips from it, and thus think you've seen it, but you've never seen the full story. I know for a fact. I've been keeping track.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you snuck off and watched it without me, you have not seen that story.
I was watching somewhere. I didn't have internet, you know.
Uh-huh.
It's all just a big, wobbly, time-wobbly thing.
Yes.
Shut up, Justin.
Favorite story from
It's a
each
blur.
Doctor. Well, there's a lot. Again. Oh, I always like the Five Doctors.
How about that?
To me, the Five Doctors, that's how you do a fucking anniversary story. Just fill it up with as many doctors, companions, and monsters as you possibly can. Done. There's your anniversary story. You know, it doesn't have to be plausible and, you know, stuff. Just...
It's a sci-fi show. There's no such thing as plausibility.
Exactly. Just go for the
fuck's
fucking
sakes.
fan service. Like, an
There are no
anniversary
rules.
show should be all about fan service. You know. And, you know, the current story, the current special, Day of the Doctor, did have quite a lot of fan service, but it was more about New Who fan service than fan service for the full 50 years. So, that's the way it felt to me. Duncan says, I have 3 Doctor Who DVDs, The Three Doctors, Genesis of the Daleks, and Remembrance of the Daleks. Well, those are 3 terrific stories. You could definitely do a lot worse than that to have those as your only 3.
I don't have any, so it's better than me.
There you go. Yeah, Remembrance of the Daleks is great. It was one of the better... I think that should have been the 25th anniversary story instead of Silver Nemesis from that same season.
God.
Remembrance of the Daleks was just so much better and so much more nostalgic about Doctor Who stuff than Silver Nemesis was. So I never understood why that wasn't the 25th anniversary story. Anyway. Oh wow, he came in right at the end, eh? Duncan says, my first Doctor was McCoy. Cash Black says, second Doctor is my fave. I like the Invasion. Yeah, the Invasion was great. I think that's one of the best, like, classic era Cybermen stories. I actually really like Tomb of the Cybermen as well. It's just a nice, claustrophobic, small-scale Cyberman story that I think works really well. But the Invasion was great. Just that beautiful, iconic moment where the Cybermen walking up the steps and slowly emerging in the streets. You see how many of them there actually are, and it's great stuff. Ben says, are you ready for Matt Smith to finally leave? I gather you're one of those who was not a fan of him. I actually like him. I have liked him from his very first episode. I never had a problem with him and never understood why so many people do.
I've never hated a Doctor.
I enjoy
disliked.
his performance. I enjoy his characterization. But that said, I'm really looking forward to Peter Capaldi and seeing what he brings to it as well. I think it's going to be great to return to an older Doctor, and you know, from what little we've seen, it looks like he's going to be intense, and I like that. Raptor says, I had a loop of all the Doctor Who themes playing, and it works as a lullaby. My baby nephew falls asleep every time. That's hilarious.
It's awesome. That's doing it right.
Good choice, Mario Fanboy. Mario Fanboy says, one of my favorite stories is the War Games, even though it's really long.
War games! War
Yeah.
games! War games!
They,
Hulk dicks! Hulk dicks!
The War Games, actually, the War Games was really good. Like, that was, I thought, a really good send-off story for the second Doctor. And also, you know, that was very much a game-changing story as well, because that was when we first found out where the Doctor was from and what found out about his people. Gave them a name. They were the Time Lords. We'd never heard that before. And it was great stuff. Yeah, I really like that one, too.
Hulk dicks! Hulk dicks! That's all I
Hulk
remember
dicks,
from when
Hulk
we
dicks.
watched it.
Yeah, we kept, because it keeps flashing the titles on in every episode. We had a little too much fun with that when we were watching it.
Remember the guy with alcohol that night?
It was Malcolm Hulk and Terrence Dix, but we were just saying, Hulk Dicks, Hulk Dicks.
yeah, they just kept flashing. I'm like, dicks.
Yeah.
Was it good for you, Stab?
Fuck yeah. I don't know about you, but I find that whatever they use for the Zero stuff in the Coke line with Coke Zero, it just makes you burp. Pretty damn
Yeah.
big.
Hulk
Yeah,
dicks, Hulk dicks! Sorry.
I'm kind of with you on that one, Duncan. Duncan says, I really liked Matt Smith. To be honest, Tennant was good, but I was tired of the writing style of Russell T. Davies, when Smith is probably my fave Doctor from New Who to date. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, Russell T. Davies seemed to go a little bit too much into the fan service sometimes, to the point where the season finales just seems to be big fan wanks a lot of the time. It's like, okay, all those villains we had from the entire season, they're all coming back for the finale. All out to get the Doctor. And it's like, again? Didn't we do this last season? So it's like, there didn't seem to be as many surprises about what was going to happen at the end of the season. It kind of became a foregone conclusion. Like, oh, it's going to be an epic thing with everybody trying to destroy the world again. And, you know. But,
My favorite
yeah.
so far has been the power of the Daleks.
And I love that Stout loves that one, because there are no existing episodes from it. We just watched a reconstruction. But that just shows how powerful that story was and how well written it was. That it surpassed the limitations of the presentation we were watching.
It's a great story.
Yeah. That was a great...
I am your servant.
That was a
I
great...
hope they get that one back. I hope they find it.
Yeah. There's rumors it may be one of the ones that they found, but... Put as much or as little stock into that as you like. The current popular rumor is they may have found Marco Polo, which I'm really
that's the current rumor.
really excited about if that happens to be the case, because that would mean we would effectively have the complete first season, finally. Just missing those 2 episodes of Reign of Terror, which have since been animated anyway, so we would basically have the entire first season on DVD, if that was the case, which would be fucking awesome. And I've always said it was kind of odd that one even went missing anyway, because the first couple seasons were very widely distributed. So there logically should be copies out there somewhere to be found. So it would be both delightful and kind of what took you so long to find it situation if they do find it. Yes, oh my god, Slade, absolutely. The Fifth Doctor's last story was a good one. The Caves of Androzani, yes. Easily one of the all-time greatest stories in the entire history of the classic series. Just an amazing, amazing send-off for that Doctor. I think it was the best story of his entire run, actually. Of the 20 stories he did, I think it was number 1. In terms of being excellent. He had some other really good stories too, but it was definitely the standout one. And actually, I think it's in terms of just the spectacle of the regeneration itself, I think that one's my favorite as well. They really built it up well. Duncan says, hopefully they've also found the missing episodes from Dad's Army. I think they did find some from Dad's Army, didn't they? I could have sworn that was part of the recent find. Cash Black says, I watched all the first 5 Doctors, but didn't get into any of the others until the new series started after hiatus. So you watched the first 5, but didn't watch 6, 7, and 8 of the original Doctors? Is that what you're saying?
Like, as they aired, are we talking about? Cause...
I don't know. Probably not as they aired, but... Mario Fanboy says, how far is Skinslip in Doctor Who? We've watched a good chunk of the Third Doctor stories, so we're going to be finishing up those sometime soon, and then getting to the Fourth Doctor stories. So we're about 3 years into the 70s, I think, 3 or 4 years into the 70s. Yeah, I think we're in the middle of 73 right now.
We're in season 10, right?
Season 11. We just started season 11. The last one we watched, just so you know exactly where we are, is story number 70, The Time Warrior. And please don't spoil anything about, upcoming seasons in that era in terms of major events, because we're trying to keep everything as on the down low as possible. Because for Stout and Cass and Skinslip here, it's their first ever experience of Doctor Who. So being someone who's well versed in the history and lore, I've been keeping as much stuff a surprise for them as possible, so they can be shocked and enjoy and be surprised when big things happen. Okay, Cass says he didn't watch much of 6 through 8. Yeah, well, you didn't miss much in terms of the number of episodes, because they had much shorter seasons, and those Doctors had much shorter runs than the other Doctors. Doctor number 6, I think, only had 11 stories. 7 had 12, and 8 had 1. So clearly the show was in trouble at the time. They were going through Doctors like crazy, just to try to keep people watching. But that said, there are still some gems to be found in those eras. I certainly enjoy all 3 of the actors who played the Doctor, the last 3 there. But the stories were very hit and miss during that era. There were some great ones and some not so great ones. Javier says, I was watching the Ark in Space at the hospital yesterday. That's a good one. Craig says Dr. 6 had a vendetta with the producers. Not entirely true. It was more like the BBC screwed him over, and he was very justifiably pissed off. There's a big documentary about it on YouTube called Trials and Tribulations. I suggest watching it. It's about an hour long, and you finally get the real story of what happened during his era and stuff. Mario Fanboy says, now we can say 8 has 2 stories. Yes. And there's rumors that, hope from fans that maybe they'll do some kind of spin-off with Doctor number 8. I mean, why not? It's a time travel show. Why does it all have to take place in the same time period, right? And I know the fans would just eat it up. I know I'd watch every episode if they did a Doctor number 8 spin-off. Fuck yeah. Definitely plan to pick up the audio adventures now. Basically, I'm thinking maybe when the DVD set is complete, then I'll focus on the audio adventures, especially since Big Finish has made the first 50 of them so cheap. So it'd be a nice way to get a good chunk of the collection for, relatively minimal investment. I have to go pee and smoke, and then I'll be back.
And who else pictured him doing both at the same time? Oh, Doctor Who. Block. thing I like about Doctor Who is that there's a lot of, you know, regular ass sci-fi stuff being put out there that really didn't have much of a message at all. It was just like, oh, let's put fucking robots.
Robots and face punching.
Cause,
Again.
'cause robots. But Doctor Who, at least, you know, mid to late 60s and the 70s, so from what I've seen so far, you start seeing stuff in there that it has a message. There's a reason behind it. It's important.
Just trying to say things.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that if I have sleep apnea, that may be what's causing my memory issues.
Yep.
Yep.
Because I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, so during sleep, for whatever reason, like I just stop breathing for long periods of time, and that means that oxygen isn't getting to my brain, which means that parts of my brain are fucking dying, which could cause memory problems.
So are you finally seriously looking into it?
There's nothing I can do about it right now, but I will.
Affordable Care Act, brother. Very soon.
Obamacare ain't gonna do nothing about this.
Actually will.
I'm pretty sure that's just the general stuff. But I don't know. Of course, I think the major reason why I'm kind of blah today is because I didn't get much sleep, and unlike you, when I don't get enough sleep, I just can't function.
It just takes years to get used to that. That's all. I've been doing it for the better part of 2 decades. You know what I mean? Like, at that point, it's like normal.
I'd say I envy you, but
You shouldn't.
no.
I live a miserable, pain-filled life, so no, you shouldn't envy me in any way.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I don't need your fucking sympathy.
What's your fucking sympathy? Fuck off.
More interested in your.
I'm sorry.
I'm not interested in sympathy. I'm interested in understanding. You know what I mean?
Aw. I understand, Brandon. I understand.
Don't be condescending, bitch. Motherfuck. I don't need your condescension either.
Nah. Oh, so I should tell you about the toys. We went to
Yeah,
Toys
tell
R
me.
Us because my brother told me that they had a sale on those fucking Titan Hero line.
Piece of shit. Yeah.
Well, Garrett really wants them for some fucking reason, and he wants to, complete the set that he has. So we got him 2 of those because they were on sale for 2 for $15 or something like that. And then we were looking for the Legends line, and there were like maybe 3 Legends toys in total there.
Yeah, Legends are hard to find. That's why you do Amazon for them.
$20.
Yeah, they're expensive. That's why you do Amazon. They're $8 cheaper there.
The only other thing I could find that was related to Marvel that didn't really suck was an Avengers Hulk toy that had like 8 points of articulation. It was pretty nice.
Not bad. Certainly could be worse.
Yeah. But yeah, I was sitting there. I mean, there was like a Toys R Us employee in the freaking aisle that I was in. And I didn't even care. I was just sitting there, just like rambling about how fucking toys are dead. Just like, God fucking damn it. I wasn't cussing, obviously. It's kids stuff.
Oh, but I curse like a sailor no matter where I am. I don't care.
But I mean, I was just like, you know, I said that out loud. Like, toys are dead. They're just dead. Look at this. I mean, I turn around and I see a fucking 3-foot Superman toy that has like 3 points of articulation. What the fuck is that? What is that? No.
It's big
Bigger
enough.
it is,
It should
the
be
more
cool.
articulation there should be. End
Yeah,
of
exactly.
story.
Have more to work with.
There's no excuse. There is no excuse. There's none. Laziness, trying to save money, trying to save time.
Mostly money.
Cola.
Cola!
Cola.
Ricola.
Comment before my last comment was the most disturbing thing I've ever read. Well, now I have to scroll back and read it. Men, what's up next for gang banging? Ah. Well, this week we did Harry and the Hendersons. You can check that out. I will post the link on the
Yeah, it's already up.
the Book of Face page. In fact, I'll do that right now.
It was up last night before I even went to bed. Yeah, you should see the picture, man. It's
Where is it?
it's a thing of beauty. One of the
He's
best things ever.
Yes, I was not surprised to see who was Harry. Not surprised at all. We definitely need to get
surprised to see who you were.
a picture of me that has my eyes open.
Talk to Verminar. I told you. You need to
Yeah.
ask him.
You, s-
I asked him already.
you have pictures of me, though. You can just cut and paste
No,
it yourself.
No, it doesn't work that way. It's the way he has them tooled up.
You can't do a PNG with a transparent background?
You do it then.
I don't have all the original art. You do.
You've actually seen all the original art. It's not any different size.
Ow!
Don't do that.
I'm doing that.
I just hit my head on my desk.
No.
And you didn't even head desk? What the
Wait a
hell?
minute. Wait
Yeah,
a
I
minute.
know.
How did you hit your head on your desk if you're leaned back?
I have another desk behind me.
How
Oh.
many desks do you
What?
need?
Desk City over there.
3.
Spatula City! Spatula City! Spatula City!
Now, question, how come when I click on the link and go to the page on Geeky for the podcast, I do not see that picture?
That's because it's the front page teaser photo only.
I could put it on there, though.
We just.
Yeah, you should. You should have it on, like, the actual thing. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one that would like to see those pictures in their larger form.
Spatula City! Spatula
So,
City!
I'm not sure who I am exactly because I can't see the picture.
Just go to geeky.com.
Alright, it's on the front
Page.
It's on the front.
page. Okay, I'm going. I'm going. There, okay, that's a little better.
Wait a minute.
God.
Why am I in
Fuck.
the picture? I'm not even in the bang.
I
thought
put
you were
everyone
there.
in the picture.
Oh,
No, I wasn't.
he's the little kid.
I literally put everyone in there.
Just for the hell of it, you did.
Stout is John Lithgow. Skin slip is here. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Justin is
What's
a
the
picture on the wall. Stout is
That is
John Lithgow.
totally catching somebody with a really embarrassing ringtone.
Skinslip is Harry, of course. Mia is the wife. Metal is
You're near Mia.
in the background as a wall fixture of some
Technically,
kind.
Mia is holding you.
Eric is the little kid. I am a can of Glade. Okay. I am freshening the room with my breath spray.
Oh my god. Brandon told me to do it. It's his fault.
Oh boy.
Night of the Chicken Dead should be a
Oh, Raptor says only the 3D edition of the Wolverine has both cuts. Well, I've decided that when a 3D version exists, that's the edition I'm going to get going forward. Just in preparation for ultimately having the capability to watch 3D things. And because, as sometimes is the case, only that version has all the extras. So, that's that.
Yeah, so in case any of you were wondering, that song is in fact the ringtone for whenever my best friend calls me.
Ah,
That'd be Alex, Sean.
yes, I figured.
Nice, embarrassing ringtone, though. As it hurts.
The thing is, I'm the one who set that up, though. I'm just embarrassing myself.
Mario Fanboy says, from what I heard, the Space Pirates is one of Robert Holmes' weaker stories. Yeah, it's not one of his better ones. It's okay. It's got its moments. It has some fun characters in it, for sure. I like the crotchety old man guy who they think is in league with the Space Pirates and stuff like that. He's a fun character. But, yes, and you don't have to post it several times, Mario Fanboy. Just once is sufficient. Or did you just post it once? Maybe you did post it once and I'm seeing double. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, Robert Holmes is generally considered one of the all-time great writers of the classic series. He wrote stuff for the show from the 60s all the way through to the 80s. He was the story editor for a while. Worked pretty closely with Terrence Dicks and Barry Letts and all the greats.
Oh, sorry, shit.
Is there any other ways you'd like to make noise to interrupt me, Cavs?
I just need to fall asleep so that all you'll hear is.
Duncan says.
Well, I just watched in the live stream. It looks like it looks like I'm just sitting there, just being an asshole. I was rolling up the chip bag.
I see.
But it's just like I was doing it off camera, so it just looks like I'm like.
They'll never know it's me. Duncan says the first audio drama for Doctor Number 8 was called Storm Warning, set on the R-101 airship before it crashed. The R-101 airship was built 5 miles from my house. Well, there you go. Bringing the Doctor home. I have actually listened to the first few Doctor Number 8 stories. Really like his portrayal of the Doctor, and I think it's really a shame that he's only had 2 television appearances. At least I can say 2 now, not just the one that it's been for the past 17 years. But, yeah. Fingers crossed for that spin-off series. The audio dramas are great for anyone who has never listened to them. It's awesome. You can get your fix of classic Who. It's all done in the classic style, serialized stories and everything.
Anyways, folks, I'm actually taking off a little bit early.
Alright.
Going to meet Alex and Folk at the casino.
The
Of
casino?
course.
The casino. We call it the
better
casino
win.
now because it makes it sound classier.
The placino?
Casino.
Oh. I see.
The Classino.
Yes, there you go. This is when I bought Alex that card sorter thing, and we could do like blackjack at home kind of thing. I
Yeah.
went to call it Cassidy's Classy Casino, and it became Classy Casino. There's a Classy Casino.
The Classino.
Yes. Anyways, have a good night, folks.
Good night.
You guys here in the hangout. I might be back when I'm home, but we'll see. I might end up just passing out.
Alright. We'll probably all have gone our separate ways by then.
Probably. So I will see you all when I see you.
Okay.
Alright. Have a good night.
Later.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Fine, go. You stayed your hour.
Alrighty.
No, not already.
Alrighty.
Yes, I did
Alrighty then.
False.
So I
False.
found that Donkey Me game. And
Sean, have you checked out any of the new retro 80s style electronic artists out there? Some really good stuff being made. I think I've heard a couple of them on YouTube and was quite impressed. I don't remember any of their names though. It was just kind of stuff I'd stumbled across in my travels and then quickly forgot about. But, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Duncan says if you watch the behind-the-scenes stuff on Batman Begins and Dark Knight, they show how much of Gotham City they built in the R101 hangars at Cardington. That's cool. So they're using them as like studios now. Interesting.
wow, this is like movie reference Donkey Kong.
Donkey Me.
So the following movies are represented in this game. We have Raiders of the Lost Ark,
This is
Alien,
the one you were talking about.
yeah, Star Wars, Big Trouble in Little China,
Yeah.
Rambo: First Blood, Flash Gordon, Total Recall, Conan, Gremlins, The Exorcist,
It's
and,
crazy.
and they're all themed based off the movies.
So they're all themed, but they're basically Donkey Kong.
Yeah, so like here's the Star Wars one. It's just Donkey Kong, except you're Luke.
The Death
and
Star.
there's
You gotta
there's
save
Death-
R2 and C-3PO.
C-3PO from the. So what is that? Yeah.
And what's rolling
no.
at you?
They're like balls of scrap parts because it's the freaking.
Oh, it's the Sandcrawler. I see what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Sandcrawler.
Gotcha. I hate that they can go down ladders. Yeah, there you go. Good job.
But yeah, it's pretty much the same, and it changes each level. Like, oh, okay, here it's a Star Destroyer. I'm playing as Han Solo.
You're
now.
Han Solo.
Oh crap! I just backed out.
Oh. You're Han Solo and you gotta save Chewbacca. I got it.
Save
That's
Chewbacca.
pretty cool. Brian says, holy shit, Eric, I just freaking jumped out of my chair at the game you're playing.
Oh. Let's see.
Brennan says, you ever played Galactic Battlegrounds? Such a fun game.
Galactic Battlegrounds. I have not heard of that.
That's a Star Wars strategy game, I think, isn't it? RTS, kind of?
Yeah.
I seem to recall seeing pictures of it at some point. Oh, Rosie was playing Burnout Paradise today. She was having a blast. She was just bombing down the road, miraculously not hitting anything. I showed her where to find the turbo button, so then she would go even faster. So she was just basically finding the biggest, longest straightaways she could and going as fast as she possibly could until she'd smash into something.
That's the fun way to play it.
Yeah. She didn't care about races or missions. She just wanted to drive fast. She was doing really good, though. Like, she was, keeping her turbo meter up and bombing down the road at incredibly high speeds. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Brendan says, yeah, it's the same thing as Age of Empires, just with Star Wars characters. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I enjoy those types of games. My favorite that I've ever played, was the Dune one that they did.
Dune and Dune 2000.
Yeah, there was Dune 2, The Battle for Arrakis was the original one, and Dune 2000 was basically the same game but updated and with cinematic cutscenes and stuff.
Yeah, Dune 2000 was actually the first one of those.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did Dune 2, and then Command & Conquer came out basically using the same game engine but slightly refined. And then Command & Conquer became the primary use of that game engine. And then they did Dune 2000. Yeah, come on, people. Duncan says, lol, 31 viewers and only 6 likes. Come on, people.
Come on, people. We're not running a charity here. Well, kind of are. But,
Well, yeah, we kind of are. Mario Fanboy says, Big Finish just released this audio story called The Light at the End, which has the first 8 Doctors. Oh, with William Russell as the first Doctor, Fraser Hines as the second Doctor, and Tim Triolar as the third. That's actually pretty awesome. I knew they were doing that and it was a multi-Doctor story. I had no idea that they'd actually cast those guys as the first 3 Doctors. That's pretty good. I don't know who the Tim Triolar guy is, but William Russell, of course, was Ian Chesterton, and Fraser Hines was, of course, Jamie. So you get Jamie as the second Doctor.
Yay!
That's actually kind of awesome.
Jamie as a doctor, that's
actually kind of awesome. That makes me want to get that one even more. I was planning to get those anyway. I know Big Finish has been doing a bunch of stuff for the 50th anniversary. Brandon says, I might get lynched for admitting this, but I've never played any of the Diablo games. I actually have a Blizzard collection that has the first Diablo, the original StarCraft, the StarCraft Brood War expansion, and Warcraft 2 BattleNet edition.
I won't lynch you because I bought the Diablo 2 Battle Chest, played it for the first time, I think earlier last year, and did not like it.
After all that, eh?
Yeah, and well, I didn't pay very much for the Battle Chest, for like $5. So I decided to just install it. And, the game came with the expansion, plugged it in, turned it on, played it a few minutes, got bored.
Alright.
I just hate one of those. It's just, you do the first couple missions, they're pretty well explained and laid out, and then it just goes, that's it. There's no cutscene, there's no continuing story. You have to find where the next part of the story is. It's like, well, fuck. Where's the next part of the damn story? It just gets annoying. I don't like
Guide
that.
me by the hand already.
No, don't guide me by the
Fuck.
hand, but for the love of fuck, don't hide the next part of your fucking storyline.
Yeah. Usually it's fairly self-evident in those types of games.
It's not in
You
Diablo
made
2.
it through this section and into the next section. Here's the next part of the story.
That's not Diablo 2. Sadly.
Okay.
It's you finish the first couple missions to get the idea of how the world works, the controls and everything, and then it goes, you're just standing there, and then the last person talks. There's no marker, there's no button, there's no nothing. You're just sitting in the middle of the base town, no markers over people's heads, no arrow on an idea of where you're supposed to go. You're just supposed to know to talk to some random person somewhere. It's like that right there is called bad conveyance. It's horrible game design.
Really, I know some of my friends just adored Diablo 2 and wouldn't stop going on about it.
I noticed that the common person who really, really liked Diablo, minus a select few like Mia and Brandon and stuff like that,
Yeah.
Mostly our friends, are the people that they just have lives to waste. And they could literally sit there for hours and run around to try to find the next story.
Well, that's definitely our friends in a nutshell.
I would like to point out I'm calling bullshit because fucking Diablo 2 was not like that at all. You know exactly where you're going through the fucking mission. That's what you're doing.
I'm talking about out of the mission. I said once you're done with the first initial mission.
No. I played that a lot. There was fucking definite direction. Go kill this boss in the fucking forest. You go to the goddamn forest, you kill the fucking boss. You go back, you get your reward. The next rinse, repeat. It's very repetitive.
Diablo 3 was like that.
Diablo 3 was shit.
Yeah, and it's crap.
Diablo 2 was fucking great.
I didn't care for it.
But do you normally play those types of games anyway?
I almost completed Torchlight 2, and I'm working on the first Torchlight. So, I mean, this is a fairly new concept for me, but it's not completely foreign. I just found Diablo 2 did it very old style, and I'm just... Because it's an old game, so...
Your thoughts anger me.
My thoughts anger you all the time, so I really don't
This
care.
is true, actually.
Everything I believe and stand for apparently is wrong, so I usually... I swear I didn't mute him. I'm over here.
No. It was my keyboard. No. They're not wrong. They just anger me. Because I think you're incorrect about Diablo 2 specifically. I thought there was very much a through point. It tells you exactly where you need to go to kill said boss. And you go and kill that boss, and then you go back, get your reward, and go get the next one.
Well, what I was talking about was not about the structure of the missions. It was once you're done with a mission, there's a certain point in the game, especially at the very beginning, where it, like Sean had said, it doesn't hold your hand. It's not that it doesn't hold your hand, which it very much doesn't, and I do applaud the game for that, for not being a little bitch and holding your hand. But it's too... There's not enough there to kind of guide you, even in the slightest, on where you're supposed to go after, the first set of tutorial missions.
It's linear. That's the thing. You just go straight through the game. Like they didn't do that because it literally you're done with that boss. All right, now continue the area you were just through to the next area, and you'll give your next mission, and then you'll kill that boss.
Well, that was the problem in the very beginning of Diablo 2. After you save or what, I forgot what it was. You do something, and like this woman princess or whatever is all grateful, and she hates. It's one of those. She hates men, but she likes you for some reason. Once you do that, which is the first initial set of missions, there's no other dialogue telling you where you're supposed to go or any idea. You're just kind of lost in the main town.
You know what she does?
Everyone says the same thing over and over again, talking about buying weapons. You run out of the town, and the only gate out of that main beginning area is a guy telling you that you can't go there because you're not a high enough level. So the one thing you do know is you got to grind. So that's like, okay, that's the first,
High enough level? Hold on. I've never been a high enough level. I've literally been level 5 in fucking hell. In hell. I've never been stopped going from hell at level fucking 5.
I was leveled, 2, and the guy warned me. He didn't stop me.
No, he warned you, yeah.
He warned you that I was not a high enough level. I needed to be this certain level in order to just survive in this area, and he was right.
Did you cleanse the Den of Evil?
I don't even remember, dude. This was 8 months I played this again.
Yeah, there's the Den of Evil, followed by, then you have to go kill the corrupted sisters in the crypt. You can tell I played this for fucking years.
Yeah, I know.
And after that, you have to go... Fuck, what was it? You have to, rescue Deckard Cain, and get... And, all this other random shit that happens. Oh, fuck. That is a... So,
I got 3.
I've never been lost.
I mean, I think you missed the other part of the conversation where I was saying that there were...
I was here.
Just
couldn't respond.
Oh, you heard me say that there were people, and I purposely left you out of this list of people, that praise Diablo 2 because they have,
he put you right at the top of that list, actually.
Because they have, their entire lives or whatever. They just waste their lives playing it, and they could run around for hours upon hours looking for a storyline. and it's just
There's no story to look for. It's there. It's just there. You just. Oh my God, Eric.
it's one of those. It can't just be there.
It is.
It has to be. It has to start
you move
somewhere.
forward, and the game continues. It's
How?
by walking to the next area. For fuck's sake.
Oh Lord. I think we're speaking on two different levels here. I get that there's different areas of the game that progress
but
the
you
story.
never confused. You go and you kill shit. That's the whole fucking point of the game. That's
the story
the
doesn't progress on its own.
storyline.
There's people you have to talk to proceed with the story. It never tells you who to talk to. You just gotta talk to people, and which is fine, I guess. But I don't have that kind of attention span, and I don't want to spend 3 hours randomly talking to people in hopes that I can gain the story.
Dude, RPGs are like that.
Yeah, I know. This is why I don't play them all that often.
Often
Because I
you
think it's a colossal waste of time.
Often you get missions, or at least side missions, by talking to characters, and they give you missions to do.
There are only 5 characters you can talk to. There's the guy who sells you rare items at random, the female seller chick, and the magical items chick. And then there's the chick who you rescue in Deckard Cain. Like, those are all people you can talk to.
The chick that gives you the first initial set of like tutorial missions. There's her. Then once those are done, you've talked to everybody in the town.
And you go out and
you go out and
cleanse the dens of evil. Den of evil, you kill the den of evil to give you a reward, and then she goes, now that you've cleansed the den of evil, you should go, the corrupted sisters are like taking over the crypt, you should go kill them in the crypt. And then you do that, and the next person tells you the next thing, and like it's all right there in the dialogue is the problem. If you had queued appropriate quest menu, it would tell you exactly where you need to go.
Wait, we have a... I didn't want to sit there and say, wait, I have a quest menu? No, I knew I had a quest menu.
Yeah. Shut up. Just be like, shut up, Eric.
What? No. There's a quest menu?
As much as I have the same problem with... as much as I actually do like the game, and I love to run around and kill things and mod it and do whatever, games like Oblivion and Morrowind,
Oblivion is exactly the same as that. You talk to characters and get missions.
But it's not as I would say compared to Diablo, it's not as cryptic as to where your missions
Diablo's never cryptic! Oh my fucking god! It's the problem
that game is the definition of cryptic. It's all about hell. What the fuck are you talking about?
What? that
was
wasn't
cryptic.
Logic.
Yeah, that's what I meant by cryptic. Not like cryptic as in mysterious.
Oh, as in you're in a crypt?
As in like it has to deal with hell.
Okay. I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Cryptic? There's multiple terms for cryptic.
Not really.
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, you can believe what you like, but you're wrong.
So can you, but, you know. I just love being told I'm wrong. It's absolutely amazing. Even though I know I'm right.
Welcome to America.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, you find me multiple meanings for the term cryptic, then.
Welcome to America. Here are your sandals. Here's your fanny pack. Get ready to be called an asshole. The end.
Wait, sandals?
And yes, Brandon, Oblivion is awesome.
I can believe the fanny pack.
I can't make it. I never made it out of the fucking dungeon. We've discussed this before. Because of the glitch. Like, god damn it!
You need to get a non-glitched version.
Oh, it was before they released the patch, so it was like, this is like release week, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
get the Game of the Year edition.
I'm just gonna on my PC eventually.
Or that.
I prefer playing games like that on the PC anyways.
Fair enough.
It's just how it is, yeah. So that's why I got Fallout 3 on the PC. I'm like, I prefer.
I want to get Fallout 3 on the PC just because my PS3 literally can't handle it. At least it can't.
How? Does it just keep crashing?
Yeah. It was fine for a while, but as it got, because when you go through the game, your save file increases in size because it keeps track of every tiny little thing that you've done in the entire game.
Yeah.
After I got to a certain point, I completed the main story mission, completed the side missions and stuff, and basically just wanted to explore around, check out some areas I hadn't been to. It would freeze constantly.
Wow.
like every 5-10 minutes.
And there was no patch or anything?
No, there's no patches for the PS3 version.
Oh, that's right. That's probably part of the
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
So,
That's another reason why I liked the PC version. And
Yeah.
mods, you know.
well, especially for games like that are just so freaking huge, there's so much more that can potentially go wrong with them as a result.
Yeah, yeah.
And then eventually, over time, the PC version will be patched, if not by the official company, then by fans.
Exactly.
So you have that to fall back on. And then there's all the other stuff, there's all the mods and whatnot too.
The mods are really the big selling point for me on that.
For me, it's just having a working game. I just want to be able to sit down and immerse myself in that game world for hours on end if I so choose. And at least I know with the PC version I'd be able to do that. Because the PS3 version was starting to piss me off. Love the game though. Love the world it's
I
setting.
think that was my impression of you getting angry with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what you do. Yeah, fuck yeah!
Well, eventually it just got to the point where it's like, you'd be playing, it would freeze, and it's like...
Wow, not even cursing, you're just like, sigh.
It was just like instant resignation. Like, what can you do?
Literally nothing.
Just turn it off and try again, or go do something else. Well, that's really old news to us, Brendan. We actually watched the video of it a couple weeks ago. It says, "Oh my God, there's a modded version of Skyrim where one of the dragons is Macho Man Randy Savage." Yes.
Wow. Jesus, Brendan. You never fail to be late on things. Love you to death, brother, but Jesus Christ sends me a link to Poltergeist. You should see this movie. Like, I saw it like years ago, man. Where the fuck you been? Poltergeist? God. Yes, I know it's terrible. That's the point.
Poltergeist.
It's a trauma film. Of course it's terrible.
Mm-hmm. They specialize in terrible films. It's their stock and trade. It's their bread and butter.
Literally, bread and butter.
Mm-hmm. Mario Fanboy says, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something about the light at the end. You know what's weird about it? William Russell will also play as Ian, and Fraser Hines will also play as Jamie, so it's like they have to play the doctors and companions at the same time. Oh yeah, I guess I don't know, were you here for that? I was talking about that particular audio adventure there, Skinslip.
No, it was not.
It's called The Light at the End. It's Big Finish Audio's big 50th anniversary story that they're doing.
Oh, that's cool.
And they've got William Russell, who played Ian in the original series, playing the first Doctor. And they've got Fraser Hines playing the second Doctor.
That's Jamie, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then all the surviving
You're
actors.
awesome.
And they got some guy I've never heard of doing the third Doctor. And all the rest of them are alive. So it's basically Doctors. It's an 8 Doctors story. So it's 1 through 8.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So with the 3 older ones played by different actors, and then the other 5 by the original actors. So that'd be pretty awesome. I definitely want to pick that one up. Got some big ass expensive collector's edition of it too. Oh, Rope says, I just downloaded MAME the other day, and Shinobi is once again driving me crazy. I remember playing that in the arcade. It was fun.
It's tough as balls.
Yep. I never made it very far.
One of the hardest fucking games I've ever played in my life. Just absolute bear. I've never beaten it.
Talking about the arcade game?
Yeah, never beaten it.
I know the home games have been pretty tough too.
Yeah, well, I played those too. I don't think I've ever beaten a Shinobi game at all. to come to think of it, they're fucking tough as nails.
You
Man.
need to know
Yeah.
actual ninjutsu in order to be able to
To put it into
I
perspective.
swear to God, you do. Not
To
even
put into
kidding.
perspective just how hard the arcade version is, the console home versions are dumbed down and they will still kick your ass 6 ways from Sunday. And it's just like, wait, when a game gets easier on home console and it's still impossible to play? Yeah. I don't think I ever got past like the second level of
Oh yeah, I mean the Genesis. I'm like, at least in the arcade, you could shove more quarters in. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, you can keep clawing away at it, but as long as you got the money. But yeah, the console versions, with the limited life, it's just like pure evil.
I think I should play that Doctor Who Google game. I'm gonna do that
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Assuming it's.
I did a live play of it.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
All the way through it. I
There it
even
is.
found the secret that was in it.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of obvious though, wasn't it?
No, actually, the first time play, I wasn't focused on that part at all.
Oh,
Wait, what secret?
all right.
In the second area, the pterodactyl area, if you instead of crossing the river
Get
first,
the egg.
get the egg, and then when you get your O, you can just tap the egg and you fly back to the side without having to walk all the way across.
Oh.
It's just a
There
little
we go.
secret, but it's
See,
nifty,
now
you know?
I've made it big. Let's make it. There we go. Yeah. Now it's nice and big, and you can see it good and big and good.
Sure I can.
God damn you guys and your non-real-time view. Here.
Sorry.
Maybe I can
Just
do.
gonna grab his camera. Fuck this shit here.
Oh, fuck it. I don't know. Here, I'll put you on a Kleenex box. Hold on.
Oh, Kleenex box, I love you.
We know where that's been.
You know what that's the?
There. Can you see now?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. You see all of it?
Awesome.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Though we've all played it, so.
You guys in the chat, are you able to hear the sound? You should hear ding, 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 ding. Should hear dinking. Are you hearing dinking? I'll wait till somebody responds.
Move again. Yes.
Yes.
I'm hearing the dinky.
Okay, good. Excellent. Here we go. Starting with the lead part. Boom, 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 boom.
I died so many times for something like this.
Alright,
Yeah.
here we go.
And I nearly completed it perfectly on my second time on the recording, but I wasn't paying attention and fucked up. Damn it.
There we go. Aha. Ah. Alright. Oh, damn it. Get off the thing. There we go. Haha! Yay! Alright. So yeah, you grab the egg, and it appears back in the nest here, so.
But Jimmy, you can complete it without getting it. I did it the first time without.
Oh yeah, no, I know. It's just one of those things that you can do. Are you serious? Right now? Really? Fuck you.
And as far as I know, there are no other secrets.
Alright, good to know.
I checked, but I mean, there could be one I didn't think of. I mean, it's possible. Because remember,
Oh, there.
you remember that Roswell point-and-click adventure? There were like 4 ways to complete that game. Do it any of the ways. It's pretty awesome.
Aha! Yay! To navigate all that thing back there to the stuff. Alright. The hell are those things? Oh, they're Cybermen. Okay.
Yes, they are Cybermen.
They looked a little boxy to be Cybermen. What the hell was that?
I'm sure they were boxy for a cyber.
First Doctor's rocking here.
I did it both times with the fourth. Of course.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, we gotta go over there. Okay. I wasn't sure where I was going. Whee! Okay, so go here. Oh, that was close. Aha. Okay. Here we go. Whew. Alright. Oh, this. Okay.
Cass is crying in this one. He's like, oh god!
Jeez Louise, that third one is just booking. Alright, hold on. Go! Oh my god, that was close.
Go around to the left, not to the right.
Oh, well.
Or you can do it the hard way.
Oh shit! No, no, no! Ah, fuck!
You're gonna die. Come on.
Ah, damn it! Oh. What? I was looking at it! How did it kill me?
You must look away.
Let.
Now go for it! Run! Run!
Go!
Just run away from it. Just keep running. Don't stop moving.
Go! Get in the TARDIS! Get in the TARDIS! The angels will not get the phone box. Oh, Jesus! Went through like 4 lives there. Well, 2.
Oh,
2
God.
doctors, huh? Oh, this one, that'll be great.
This fucking level.
I almost got it perfectly, I fucking timed it wrong. Fuck! I was so pissed.
There.
was just like, what the fuck? I couldn't even tell if there was an open space to go to.
Well, you just look at the path that they're on.
Yeah.
Hey, you almost got killed. That's great.
Okay. Blah! The Dalek just barfed out an E. Okay. No! Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. The letters are your checkpoints. That's why.
Gotcha. That kind of makes sense.
So you repeated where the L was.
Well,
That was fucking close.
that was close. Ah, okay, there we go. Okay, that's not a safe. There's a safe one. There. Okay. And that is a safe square. Try to get in line with the TARDIS! Fuck! What am I on? Doctor number 6? Okay. Glad I started with number 1.
Yeah, I have no idea if you start at the end, if you just rotate around. I mean,
I doubt it.
just, like, that would suck.
It would suck.
It's technically a challenge rating then. It's even harder than that one.
Yeah, basically. Okay. And let's go here.
Jesus.
One more square.
You're like cutting it so closely.
Okay. Okay. Oh, thank God. Jeez Louise. Yay. What are all these things? What's this? Oh, insert. The sound off.
Restart it.
And then you can replay. Zero. Well, let's find out. Let's be Doctor number 11. Yes.
Just run it.
Exactly. Oh, hello, I'm the 11th Doctor. I love bow ties and fezzes.
Except you
Okay.
might want to hit the, switch
Might
first.
help, yeah, okay.
Your suicide attempts failed.
I'm going to go this way. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, it does cycle around. Well, that's no fair. I totally wanted all the new Who fans to be dying quickly. The ones who just slag off the classic series, you know. Alright, well that was fun.
Yeah, good 5 minutes wasted, right?
Goodbye, Doctor Who Doodle. I wanted to make sure I played the entire game before it disappeared forever.
Actually, they have the site up where you can just go and look at all the previous ones, too.
Really?
Yeah. Type in Google Doodle in Google and it'll keep the page.
Oh, nice.
Yep, I played the Martian one again, or the Roswell one again.
Oh.
I was curious.
Oh, that one! I remember, that was a fun one. I like that.
Yeah, and you can complete it in 4 different ways, apparently.
Where you have to get you're the crashed alien and you have to get all the
Yep.
pieces and yeah.
And
Was
there's just apparently 4 different ways to get all that shit, and that's awesome.
sweet.
Like, that kind of diversity in the game is, like, kind of unheard of for something so simple, you know?
Yeah. Oh, it was fun. Well, good. I'm glad. I was worried that there would be no way to ever play it again. Yet apparently there is. Yay! So I wanted to get a playthrough in. I'll probably post that on the Tube's view at some point. Sarah Nizarak plays the Doctor Who Doodle.
That's what I did. Let's play the Doctor Who Doodle.
Yeah.
Good.
So I zoomed in so it was nice and big. Big, huge doodle of doodly doomness.
Which I totally would have done if I could have.
Yes.
Doodly doo. Doodly.
My thing was being
doodly,
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
doo.
That's alright. That's alright. It's alright. In it. Duncan says, I started with Hartnell and finished the game with Tennant. Wow. I actually had more trouble with the graveyard than I did with that last level. Last level, you just...
Yeah.
Like, you can see where the safe squares are. You just gotta really watch your step.
It gets crazy at the end, though. It's just like, they're going faster after you get the
They're
E.
all crisscrossy and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and they speed up when you get the E, so it's like, fuck you! I had more problem with that than the graveyard. I just ran right through the graveyard. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, Angel, run!
Mario Fanboy, there's a Big Finish audio story trilogy which brings back Sarah Kingdom from the dead. Interesting.
Right, now nothing Sarah Kingdom dies. You suck.
No, you've seen that. That was the Dalek Master Plan.
Thank you. Brendan messaged me. What's going on? Oh god, computer, stop being a laggy piece of shit.
Duncan says, I did it in 9 minutes and the graveyard level was where that damn angel just kept getting me. Yes, the final level kicked... Brennan says the final level kicked my ass. Hey, Ojunix, how's it going? Ludo1992, Zach Torbeck says, hey, it's me, I'm fucking pissed drunk from celebrating my 21st. Doctor Who was fantastic.
Alright then.
I'm just being
Enjoy
drunk.
that.
Drunk you. Well,
Glad
happy
you
birthday,
enjoy.
Drunky Hoovian.
Zach Drunkbeck.
Zach Drunkbeck. Yeah. One of my regulars, Lyndon Weimer-Skirch, is listening to our Harry and the Hendersons commentary right now.
Awesome.
Yeah. He said, I'm listening to the commentary. I need to start the film at some point. I said, I just explained to him, we usually make it really obvious when to start the movie. And he says, oh yeah, I know, I just haven't hooked up my laptop in the same room as the DVD player. Okay then.
Fair enough.
You know, might be a good idea.
You know, I've listened to our commentaries without the movie. It's
Oh yeah.
it's doable.
I've listened to portions of them. I haven't sat down and listened to the whole thing,
I don't listen to any of that shit.
I listened to Recon 2020, but I refused to watch it again.
but you just enjoy our pain. Sans the movie.
Yep.
We still have to
That's
watch
the
this.
best way to do it.
We still have to watch the 2 sequels.
Oh god.
It can't possibly get any worse.
Fuck you! Come on, stop being a piece of shit.
Okay, maybe
I'm
it can't
sorry.
Get worse.
My computer, I'm like trying to click on things and it's like hanging every time I try to click on something.
Hanging itself.
Like just hold, like I'm clicking a link and I'll just sit there, pause for a thing, and then go.
I give up.
So it's, goddamn.
What is air?
What
I'll
is
tell you
air?
what air is. Air is.
Well,
That
it
is
certainly sounds like it.
air from my buttocks,
Your rectum damn near killed him.
from my anal pore.
Anus. Just gonna be all derpy about it.
Zach says, I listened to part of Howard the Duck commentary and even commented on it.
We saw that.
Yes.
Awesome.
Torbeck, future reference, bro. We get emails when people make comments.
Oh, yes.
So, you know.
It was awesome. Like, ah, somebody likes us.
Yeah.
I give you air from my lungs, yes. Ooh, how intimate.
Air from my lungs, aka air from my anus.
I give you air from my butt. I was surprised that epic fart didn't get more of a reaction. That was like my best fart of the night right there.
I know that juicy low one from the beginning was pretty epic.
That was before we went live, I thought.
That was post you almost pissing yourself laughing trying to tell your fart story.
Oh,
You
sorry.
like the laughing loosened up the fart and decided to spend the next 15 minutes trying to push it out.
Yeah, that was the power of suggestion fart.
Yes.
Power of suggestion.
Oh, boy. You guys. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's coming up on 3 hours. I think it's time to say goodnight, folks.
No!
Penis.
I like vaginas in my
Me
face.
too. Vaginas are
Vagina.
nice.
Or on my face. I'm not really that picky.
On your face or in your face?
Yeah.
Somewhere
Beside
around
your
that
face.
area.
Around my facial area.
The
yes.
general face place.
Yes, face is the
Facial.
place.
Fish.
Ooh, Nelly. Alrighty. Have a wonderful night, gang. Thanks for coming out. It's been a slice. Happy 50th anniversary to Doctor Who. It's all over in 4 minutes here, and I think we're the last ones for it to be over.
And happy birthday to Zach Torbeck, who's now apparently able to drink. God damn it, we're doomed.
Yeah, that's it. We're doomed. And Duncan is currently so annoyed because he thinks he's lost his director's cut DVD of Enter the
You know what?
Dragon.
I lost my fucking copy of Monster Squad in the last move.
That
So,
sucks.
you know what? Yours is replaceable for cheap. Mine is not.
Ah.
Oh, someone.
Alright. Have a good night, everybody, and a good week, and we'll see y'all next week, probably.
Penis.
And
Good night.
Skin Slip will likely be elsewhere.
Oh, I'll come in for a few minutes on my phone. At the
Oh,
very
okay.
least.
Gotcha.
We just won't be able to hang around.
Alrighty. Night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye, Jack.